gentlemen. The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no secret is revealed. That is why the Athenian lawmaker Solon decreed it a crime for any citizen to shrink from controversy. I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people, confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be, free and independent, free and independent, free and independent.
Trying to kill thousands or hundreds of thousands of innocent people in our country.
This is 6th of March 2013. I'm now playing the full show of the night when the Huddle Board and myself made front page news, and we did a live show for 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it includes a call to Craig White. It's because I tried to find the call and it wasn't out there. I think Craigie White has set his team out to destroy that last call, so we're putting it back up here, and God willing it'll be on YouTube by the time this show finishes. So settle down, full live shows will be resumed. I'm away for a sleep while this is on, so if anybody wants to wake me up at the end of it, if goes dead air after 2 hours 40 minutes, it will divert to my mobile, but phone 0141 416 1888. If it goes dead air, that means I'm still sleeping. My alarm's been set for 2.5 hours. So anyway, thank you do. Speak to you soon, and we'll get some live phone calls for today sorted. So this is a live show from a year last, this is on the Wednesday night, a year, the 7th. Hail, hail, increase of peace, God bless Craigie White.
Hello, yeah, we're back in it. Hello, yeah, we're back in it. Sorry about that, troops. Laptop, I've got a couple of laptops. I took the old rubbish one, and it's Sheckville McDougall time. I beg your pardon. And it just crashed there again. I had a problem starting it off earlier, but fear not, we're going to get it all sorted. Don't worry, troops. I'll not open too many screens. I think I was opening too many. I had too much on the go there. We're going to get to the main event. I'm just going to post back out. In fact, it was Twitter that caused me to crash. I don't know. I started last night, less than 23.5 hours ago. I had 300 friends on followers on Twitter. Now I'm touching 2,000. And yeah, I've got it here. And 2 seconds, troops, 2 seconds. So I've got the file here. And we're going to play it. It's in the background. This is the live broadcast that went out yesterday at 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. A select few people got a chance to hear it. And if anybody retweets, anybody's listening to it, I'm not going to open up my Twitter here because that's what caused the problem the last time. So if anybody just retweets going live just now, I'm not going to touch the huddle board. Well, I've got it on my phone here. So we'll tune into this and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Pulling it down a lockdown. Sorry for the problems, troops. I'm running this on a little dongle and a tinfoil cover Skoda to protect ourselves from the moonbeams from the CIA, from Murray Park, and all such shenanigans. Hold on, here we go. Back in a second. Hello, yeah. Cut. Tommy in Glasgow here, live and direct in the streets of Glasgow today. It's a momentous day here. It's a day when Rangers players, they're a walking. Tuesday the 6th of March 2012. They don't do walking apart from if your name is, what's his name? Is it Wide? What's his name? Wide Boy? I don't know, whoever it is. Chris White. It's not Chris White anyway. He's went a walking. Where's he gone to? That's what we'll be asking soon. But anyway, what's going down with the Rangers? Right, just cutting into it. Make sure you're hearing it. This is, as I say, this is it. This is a live broadcast and it's 10:30. I was meant to start the show at 10 o'clock. Everybody retweet, tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. This is a broadcast that went out yesterday to a select group of people. I'd like to say thank you for the people in the huddle board to allow me to take part and to do this, from Devil's Advocate, who initially set it up, as the Ibrox blogger, who set up Stuart Henderson, the fictitious Thomas J. Clark III, obviously a distant relative of the great Thomas Clark, who was the first signature on the proclamation of the Free State of Ireland, and Sheikh Sultan Tajiri, the Arab billionaire that I'm introducing to our brother Craig White. So, and with the good thanks to Devil's Advocate, Savio, Chuck, who I forgot last night to say in TalkSport, and my first broadcast is the potential, my first news release press conference last night was in TalkSport with Mikey Graham. Again tonight I'll be on at 1 o'clock with my second press conference as a potential owner of Rangers. And I'd like to say thank you to brother Selick for running the huddle board, and for every single crackpot, Tipsy McShagger, whatever he's called. I saw him saying Giza Menchie. There's just so many people and names. I'd like to say thanks. And all the people who join me as a friend there on Twitter. If I get time and get into it, I'll try and follow you all. But like I say, I'll not mess any more about any time. We'll just play this, line this up. That was it going on in the background, as I say, from yesterday. Craig White, I think it's about 15 minutes. And I'll roll it back just a second. And here we go, Craig White. I'll get the volume up. It's a momentous day here. Hold on. Right, here we go. God bless, thank you. They're a walking. Tuesday the 6th of March. Sorry, and after this we'll do a live phone in. Apart from straight after this, here we go. What's his name? Is it Wide? What's his name? Wide Boy? I don't know, whoever it is. Chris Wide. It's not Chris White anyway. He's went a walking. Where's he gone to? That's what we'll be asking soon. But anyway, what's going down with the Rangers? Marvin Selick, whatever he is, he changed his name for, totally nothing. What was the point? What was the point in all that? Well, we'll need to get somebody on the line to find out what is going down here, because this is just, it's an abominable situation here at Ibrox. Absolutely atrocious. And we've got a live broadcast going down. Hold it down a lockdown. Tommy in Glasgow. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Craig. How you doing? It's Stuart here.
Hi, Stuart, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. How you keeping yourself?
Yeah, not bad, thanks.
Yeah, but I'm stranded here. I'm over in Amsterdam now. I was en route to see my friend over in the Middle East, but he's on the route over here. What's the situation back over your way now? I've heard some bad rumours on the wires here. What's going down?
Well, obviously today's the day that some players are being let go to cut the costs. Yeah, I mean that's what's on the news today.
Right. Yeah, because it's a bad state of affairs. Yeah, so, but basically, well, I'm over here, mate. I was back over in the thing, mate. The Bears are in absolute open revolt back home in Blighty there, mate. The state of the place is absolutely, it's fucking pandemonium out there. It's like if you Brigton's almost a scene of Benghazi. The Bears are in uproar, Craig. You've done one good thing anyway. You've united all the factions together. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Well, yes.
They're burning effigies of you in the street there. The way it's gone, they're going to be turning Scotland into a Colombian jungle. It's going to be all over the place here soon. I don't know what's going down. I mean, I'm here. I'm here waiting for this boy here. I know you were staying over in Dubai. I don't know. Do you know anything about Oman?
So I don't know anything about the Middle East now.
No. Because I've got a boy over here. It's been here. My contact's been here for a while in Oman. I did some work. What it is then, Craig? I did some work. I'll get you up to speed. I did some work, some bit business anyway. For this, I take it as a prince anyway. Tajiri Sultan Cabos, Al Cabos or something. I think the ruling king there's Cabos. I think he's his prince or cousin prince anyway. You know what these Arabs are like, you know what I mean? But they're loaded to the Sally Gunnels. He is. Well, I've spoke to him many times about it. I did work with him 2008, 2009. There was a project they were doing in Muscat. It was the Waves project, and it was an exclusive development. And I managed to get I get rid of quite a good few for him, and I done him a good turn. So he owes me one, and you know what they're like. I mean, they're loaded to the gunnels with bundles of cash, but obviously there's a few problems to be sorted. Obviously, the ongoing situation being one. I mean, the guy is for what I was saying the other day. I'm not really too keen now, Craig, to front or put anything forward myself.
I can understand that.
But there was two options that I had on the table that I was negotiating. I was going through. There was a gentleman in America who made it big in the real estate, and he gave up. He retired 2006. Perfect time, and he's sitting there doing absolutely jack. But I was trying to get him involved, but obviously try to tie an Arab and an American up. Know what I mean? We'll have World War III kicking off before it. Sorry?
That can be a challenge.
To say the least, aye. So the boy over in America, Thomas J. Clark, the third, he's a cool kid, but I'm more inclined to go. I mean, he'll be wanting to be the first to sign the proclamation, get his name down there first. But what I would suggest is to get this Arab boy in here and see if he is see if he's got the cojones for it. The only thing is keeping the Bears in check. I mean, if they hear we've got an Arab on board, they'll be expecting us the next Man City. They'll be expecting us in the Champions League final in the next, in 2 years' time. And unless we get administration or even liquidation, we're screwed for a few years. Craig, I need to get put up to speed here, because the rumours I was getting, as I say, it was pandemonium for some of the boys where I was in Brigton the other night there. As I say, if they could have got hold of you then, mate, if it kicks off, whatever your castle is, I would get full reinforcements pronto. I mean, if you're just get whatever reinforcements, because these people they'll go bedlam if it goes liquidation time, Craig. You know what I mean? But
that certainly shouldn't happen. And tensions are running high with the fans, and there's a plan there that this will be sorted. It's painful at the moment, but it's necessary. You can't have business that's losing £1 million a month.
I know. I was saying I know what you're saying, but the thing with the main problem is, I mean, the liquidation. Should it be I mean, people are saying it's more or less a formality, Craig, but unless we clear this £1 million, the money, the shortfall is there. Is it 4 million, 5 million, or 10 million? What is the proportion? And coincidentally, the market cap of Rangers as it stands now, have you got a figure on that, ballpark?
No, I mean, really, you've got to wait on the numbers coming out from the administrators, and they'll be issuing a memorandum which should be out this week, and I'll be happy to send you a copy of that when it comes out. That'll have all the numbers in it. I mean, I don't want to get into any numbers just now that's going to preempt that. Right. But nobody's going to be able to make an investment decision until that comes out. Right.
And the main thing is as well, is there going to be a club there that, even if while we're sitting here crunching over administration or a liquidation, the scandal that sits there, the elephant in the room, the gorilla in the corner that's about to jump all over us, is this bloody EBT thing. How deep in the mire are we with this one, Craig? Because it's someone saying these two contracts. Someone showed me something the other day, but I don't know. Have you seen it? Have you seen if we're getting hammered for these contracts, if we've got two contracts where we're fucked, no two ways about it, there's nothing that we can do about that. If we have,
that's part of the reason for this process at the moment. To do a full and final settlement deal with HMRC. There's no other way to do it. So the intention would be to
I'm not talking about the fucking HMRC. Everybody can bump them. I mean, you're doing it the right way. It's a pre-packed fucking administration. Just bump every cunt who gives a flying fuck. That's what it's all about. I mean, I'm for the streets like Glasgow. It's happening everywhere. So bump the tax man. But the implications are, right, it doesn't matter who we bump. I've got the press on side. We can do everything. The implications is, right, if SFA are up to their necks in shit creek because all the boys that were there in Rangers at the time were in the SFA. If there was double contracts, it's out their hands. It's a full frontal lobotomy by UEFA. It's a pants down, we're full frontal. How can we get out of this? If I'm bringing this Arab boy across and he's wanting to call it, I don't know, the International Royal Arena Dome, I mean, we'll have to go sub-nuclear. We'll have to say it'll be a full-out thermonuclear strike if he tries to any of that stuff. But how can I bring this Arab boy into the mix if we're going to be struck off the list by UEFA? Come on, Craig. I mean, I've ran across here and I'm trying to do the business for yourself and get £10 million. I mean, I'm close. I've said to this boy, he's got money like you wouldn't believe. He'll just throw it away. He'll throw it. He's coming in here to Amsterdam to see me, and I'm trying to hook him up. I mean, he'll be in amongst these gas hookers for about 2 days. I'll be trying to pull him across and say, look, the Rangers has got to be saved. The big house is about to close, and you need to get your finger out and get into it. So, Craig, tell me, is this EBT going to sink us? Are we going down onto the Titanic? By the way, the 15th of April, could that be the day that we're getting sunk as well?
I don't think so. That's not my view.
But that's what I'm saying. These fucking EBTs are going to sink us, Craigie. If we don't sort these EBTs, if UEFA, that's what I want to know this now, before I get this boy, because I know I get shown up, because it will be fucking World War III. I went to a party with Jeb Bush once, and if these Arabs want to go to town, then we'll bring it right on. But listen, I don't want to go this far. For the sake of 10 million, I want to save the Bears. But when it comes to this, are we fucked with these EBTs? Has UEFA got a hold of it? Is there two contracts? Got to tell me that now, Craig. Is there two contracts, please?
Well, I mean, I don't want to get into that just now. I mean, any that's invested has got to make their own, do their due diligence and make their own decisions with regards to UEFA, SFA, whatever else.
It's a straight yes or no, Craig. Come on.
Obviously, there is an issue with EBTs, and everybody knows about that. It's widely known. But the whole administration process is part of the recovery process from that.
Well, I can't. Jesus.
I can see where you're coming from, sure. But nothing.
I'm busting my boys. I should be over in Melbourne. My boys got a surfing competition in 2 days, and I'm sitting waiting for this Arab to come and save the fucking Bears. And he's, Jesus. I know it's hard and it's been a tough time. I go to the neck for the Bears doing it Brighton, and I say it's going to be like Benghazi in a couple of days unless we can get serious amounts of Buddha on the way. I mean, I don't even want to go into who else you've got going down there for Murray or whoever. I'm just serious about the situation. That I can bring a boy to the table now, and he can. our worries will be gone in a blink of an eye. We need an Arab sugar daddy like us, Craig. And if Man City can have it, if all these English club can get it, I've sold them. I'll tell you this, how I've sold them in the premise is, right, if we can either do two things, apply to the English, right? I know it might be all bullshit, but these Arabs, I mean, we've stole their country for the last 100 years, but we can walk into their country and they still think we're demigods, they still love us to the bits, you know what I mean? So I've told them, I says, look, we'll be able to get you into the English bottom leagues, and within 4 years, you'll be sitting dining with Abramovich. And he was like, put out my hands, but it's cool. If the EBTs are fucked us, they're fucked us. The big house will have to get shut. I mean, the clergy has to be cleansed, but if we can't cleanse it, Craig, then we'll just have to shut it and call it the...
That's not going to happen. We will be fine.
I'm passionate, and I mean, the boys doing it, the what do you call it, the Loudon, and doing it at Brigton as well, in the Duke Street, they were just saying to me, big chap, if you don't sort this out, you're getting a kick in the hormones. And I mean, I'm just with the Bears. I'm just with the lads. If it goes down and they're causing it like Benghazi, if Glasgow goes up like a fucking Colombian jungle because of you, Craig, then you better hope your Russian bird is an oligarch's daughter, because you're going to need serious amounts of boodle spent on armaments to protect your fortress there, because Scotland is on full-scale footing. Come on, Craig, tell me what's going down. The EBTs, are we screwed? That's it, we're screwed then. Will I tell this Arab to pack his bags? The grass hookers are off the list.
I don't think we're screwed, obviously. I think we're fine. But once the investors got to make come to their own conclusions on it.
Right, Craig, I don't know. I'll see what I need to do. I'll speak to the consortium in the thing, when it's up in the air.
But I think the first step we need information from the investor as a partial information, because then he's going to make the investment decision based on that.
Aye. And I mean, and another thing I can't understand as well, Craig, is how are you getting all this heat? And that Murray, that David Murray, all Moonbeam, how he can't take the heat? He's the one that caused it all. I mean, see the problem is he putting some money in for this debt? I mean, this debt is his. If the tax bill comes down, is he liable for some of this at all? Because it was on his watch, Craig.
Well, I mean, that's a fair comment. But then it's the club's liability. It's not a personal liability. It's the club's liability.
Fucking hell. So I can't give you £2 and say double your money, get to fucking Giza Club, and that's it done. Listen, see, I should, if I'd known about it and I got my chance in that due diligence, I would have offered them £2 and I said, here, we'll fucking see what we're doing with this club, we'll sort it right out. But the best way to do it is to run it aground, liquidisation, all the way to the bottom of the third, and maybe UEFA might let us back into the Reimer Premier League or something like that, maybe. That's it. And then it's open warfare in Glasgow and fortifies your castle, Craigie boy.
I don't think that's what's going to happen. But look, see you, man. If there's some interest, give me a shout and I'll help in any way I can to get you any information that you need. So,
and then the details, so we've either got Sultan, Tajiri, Calbos or Thomas J. Clark on the names. How do we get them on this? Was it the NVD, something we were talking about, the disclosure thing? How do we get them onto it?
It's on NDA. If you send me an email, I'll send you an NDA and make sure you get the information.
Right. Well, text me your thing with then, right? Your email, Craig, yeah?
Yeah, no problem.
And we'll pass it on to the boys in the huddle board and we'll get a good laugh later on with the full-time radio production. Catch you later, buddy, right? God bless.
Yeah, cheers, bye.
Cheerio. Oh, sorry. I hope I don't bust your fucking speakers. Yes, well, that was Tommy Glasgow, live and direct. A live and direct show here. I don't know who's listening, if anybody's listening. Mark Colley, Orson, come in, Orson. Yes, come in, Orson. And there we go. Just check the levels here. Yep. That was Mr. Craig White yesterday afternoon. The most telling point, after going through everything, he still offered to set up a deal with the administrator. I say to you just now, I sit here as an absolute billionaire. Billionaire. Yous all believe me, don't yous? Of course yous do. Because realities are, sitting here in the West, we are billionaires. Because 3 billion people don't have fresh, clean water. 3 billion people living less than $1 a day. You take what I'm saying? Craigie White is a billionaire, but you got to give him some slack. He's just an ordinary dude, isn't he? He ain't got a Scooby, but he's just an ordinary Joe. I've nothing against him, because, hey, I value the humanity in every single person. Scottish football is in a terrible mess. How do we get this way? Well, you can draw your own conclusions. How do we get out of this? This is what we're here to discuss. If you want to phone me just now, you can contact me. I will give you a number just now. What's the best way to do it? You can, if you want to write a reply, Mr. Craig White. If you want a right of reply, Sir David Murray, if I have insulted your name, I mean no offence to anyone. Here is a number. If you want to text me, I will phone you straight back, because this number is just a spare one. But here's a number, and you can phone me just now on 078 335 24352. I'll repeat that for the slow of study and hard of thinking, and dinky do to yous all out there. 07833 52. Here we go, we've got our first caller. What to do? Hang up. Hang up. We'll get you on a better line. Hang up. Right, we've got you there. We've got a better line. Here we go. We've got a first caller tonight. We'll hold it down, a lockdown. And we'll fire this little beastie up here. Yeah, so we've got... let's see. And feel free, text me. The best thing to do is text me. And I'll phone you straight back. Sorry, we'll just get a Russian secretary here that I hired from Gaddafi before it went belly up. So my Russian secretary sitting here helping me press these buttons. Hold on. Here we go, the first caller of the night.
Hello.
Hello, caller. What's your name? What's your point? You're through.
How's it going, mate? Alright? How's the big house?
Aye, what's your name?
Sean Boy.
Sean Boy, what's happening?
Ah, not a lot, mate. Any billionaires in the go?
Mate, we're all here, mate. Are you part of the billionaire consortium of jellyfish, jelly and ice cream?
Yes, I certainly am, mate.
What have you got to offer to the table?
Lime ice cream.
What are you reckoning, mate? What are you reckoning, Sean?
Well, I think it's got to be liquidised, don't you?
Well, I've said my bit. I've spoke with Thingy. What do you think, Craig White's comments?
I think he should be on the stage. I think he should have his own show now.
You think it's a comedy show?
Yes, or he should maybe write a book.
Do you think it's do you think it's a scam?
I think possibly.
In what way would you say?
Well, if somebody comes in and buys a club for £1, and then seals all the assets, that he becomes the main creditor if that's true. I think the boy done well.
But all the kerfuffle is about how he took over the club and saddled the club with debt, right? And forgive me from saying it, but it's been happening all over the place. If we forget Liverpool, Man United, and that's just the two main ones, where American so-called billionaires came in and saddled these clubs with debt. So Mr. Craig White, so-called billionaire, comes in and saddles Rangers with more debt, and hey presto, they're getting liquidised. Is it any wonder?
Well, I think Mr. Murray's got a lot to answer for. No sane person in their right mind is going to sell a club for £1 million unless he knows what's coming round the corner.
For £1?
And I think he must have saw that Hector was on his way.
Well, well, that's been in the pipeline for a number of years, I would have to suggest, mate. A good number of years.
If you look at David Murray, then you look at Dave King, you look at what was mentioned about 10 years ago with Hugh Adam. It starts to ring true now, and it's obviously sad for the Rangers fans, but it's jelly and ice cream for everybody else in the country.
I hear what you're saying, Sean.
But long may it continue. I don't want it to go over. I don't want it to happen too quick. I want it to go on and go on and go on and have to suffer, because I think it deserves to suffer.
Why is that? Can I ask you, Sean? Why do you feel that way?
Well, I think you know where I'm coming from. We suffered through the previous regime at Celtic, and in 1994, you know, the Scottish media, the SPL, the SFA, or whoever, there wasn't a clamour to save Celtic in 1994 that there is now. And at the end of the day, if Rangers have not played by the rules, then they should be punished accordingly.
Well, see on the fact, if I can pick you up on the fact that how the Bank of Scotland was willing to close us for such a small fee. I mean, was it 1 million, 4 million, 5 million, 9 million, whatever it was that Fergus stepped in and guaranteed, at least anyway. Somebody sent me a message there, yeah, I'll phone that person if that's a message. So, and then the difference was the extension of the overdraft, or the bank, they like to say no to Celtic, but yes to Rangers, the extension to maybe 80, 90, 100 million, that the Bank of Scotland. So, and when David Murray realised that the £80 million debt had to be repaid, he asked the Rangers fans to become further involved in a shareholding scheme to the tune of 50 million, which they blackballed only 1 million, so it left the shortfall, which is about a schadenfreude at 49 million of the shareholding, and that was the bill to the taxman. So what happened? You'll find that the capitalist system, full stop, has been running like a Ponzi scheme. I'm not saying...
I think that a lot of people, if you go back to the David Murray days, when you get friends in high places, I mean, when you're close friends with the governor of the Bank of Scotland at the time, I believe it was Gavin Masterton, and I believe that at the time Rangers were running an overdraft close to £100 million, allegedly. Obviously there's no proof of that yet, but I think questions have to be asked by these people, and they're the relevant people: David Murray, Hugh Adam, Gavin Masterton, and everybody else that was around in the early days when Rangers are spending money way beyond their means. It will come out in the wash, it's just a matter of time. And I think obviously if it's been proven that the players have contracts, sites, as Darrell King likes to talk about, where once he said he was aware of them, and then he said allegedly, I believe on Radio Clyde, the second time he was spoken to about it. But there's a lot more to come out, I think. But, you know, I think like all good things, we just have to wait. The best things in life are worth waiting for.
You're right. I mean, the thing that I was concentrating on was the fact that how, what you touched on there, the overdraft was managed to ramp itself up to 100 million. And when the whole thing with, I've said, coined the phrase, well, I stole the phrase, it's going about in the 80s, Ferris Bueller coined it, voodoo economics. So the whole capitalist system was based in voodoo economics. When the banks were lending out money to people who had a pulse, if they walked through their door, they were sending out leaflets on TV, we all knew what it was like. And then as soon as that tsunami of credit and debt stopped, stone dead, at the end of 2007, once that happened, the whole financial system stopped overnight, and the wind-up, the deleveraging as they call it, started to happening. And so the Ponzi system and the scheme where businessmen, well, Bernie Madoff was the main culprit, but there was others doing it to a lesser or greater degree. The ones who are greater degree are still living scot-free. They're the ones who are at the top of the Goldman Sachs, the Ben Bernankes, that, you know, these are the real criminals who have shafted the whole system. But then you've got a lower level who committed it, and the lower level ones, they're just a small 100 millionaires or whatever, or half a billionaires or whatever. These are the ones that are taking a seriously pants down thrashing, because what is happening, they went into so much leveraged debt, right? So they may have had assets of 200 million, but they were fooled into the security of thinking that, oh, it's okay, everything's going to be all washed with money forever and ever. So then they leveraged themselves up. So you'll find that maybe Sir David Murray might be collective debt for his Murray International Holdings. I've heard estimated, and it's alleged, and I don't know whatever it is, 800, 900 million, whatever it's meant to be. So if that is the case, when the financial system grind to a halt, that put him on serious pressure. And so he knew fine well that the only way out, right, is to crash a part of his company. If we look at Fairpact, how that part was part of a bigger company, and part of it was allowed to be drifted away and crash, all the savers lost their money, and that is what's happened with David Murray. He sold a part of his company, having assets stripped it from the time when he realised that from the losing of 49 million, when he lost the 49 million that he had to restructure Rangers, so stuff like the catering company, the car parks, and everything was sourced out at source, so no revenue was coming through to Rangers, and it was run aground, and Craig White is there as a patsy. He's there as a front man for £1. I would offer them £2 because he's just sitting there as a front man for the collapse of a system, of an institution in Scotland that couldn't be seen to be on the hands of David Murray. So the fall guy's Craig White, and then the new owner comes in, and whatever level they're going to scam it to keep in the Premier League and try to keep all their trophies, when what they've done is financial doping, it's cheating by another name, and the old media is found guilty of sitting in their hands like they did for the bigotry and the bile spouting from the terracing, like the same club who didn't sign a Catholic for so many years. So the old media, they won't expose it. People on the huddle board, Kerrydale Street, and all the bloggers and podcasters allowed for this to happen, where a trumpet, well, we have now showed these people up for what they are. They're being exposed. A total pants-down thrashing the boys in the huddle board have delivered to Rangers and to the media, that you're dead in the water, you're just full of lies and hot air and bluff. What do you think of that, Sean?
Well, I think, the war is over. The internet bampots have nearly won, as Mr. Keevins quite likes to call everybody who seems to use the internet. But there's a vast array of information available to people on the World Wide Web. It's just how you go about finding out about it. There's lots of people, the Rangers Tax Blog, Phil McGillivray, Celtic Quick News, yourself, the various people who are on the ball, who are asking questions. They're going back to the banks. If you borrow money from the bank, they're going to want it back at some point. Whether it's 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months or 6 years, you're going to have to pay it back. So debt just doesn't disappear unless you go bust.
Exactly. Listen, I've got a lot of callers coming through. My phone has got ringing red hot.
Okay, mate. All the best. Take care, all right?
Any last comments, brother? What do you want to say? Any last things? Any shout outs?
As I say, I'm just looking to lift the league title this year, and as the words honesty, integrity and transparency, I want to hear that coming from Stuart Regan and Neil Doncaster, and hopefully the truth will come out.
God bless, brother. Well said.
Cheers, mate.
Take care. Thank you very much. Right. There was a couple of unknown callers. If you want to phone back, if you don't want to give your number, then phone back. The microphone in this phone isn't too good, but if you want to phone back, now's your chance. Crack on. Unknown callers. You don't want me to phone you back? Batter in. Any takers? Anyone? 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 Right, I've got your number. Hang up and I'll phone you straight back. Hang up. Hang up, my man. Hang up. Hang up and I'll phone you straight back. I've got your number. Well done. Right, here we go. Right, so your number is 07... Hold on. No, sorry, I'll not say it. Don't worry. Right, here we go. Phone it down a lockdown. Tommy in Glasgow, live and direct.
Hello, Tommy?
Hello, hi, caller, what's your name, what's your point?
What nice boy? The Huddleboard.
How you doing, brother? How you doing?
No bad. Listen, I've got a fucking dilemma, right? I've got a big Walls Viennetta, and I've got 3 different spoons, and I don't know what one to use. Right? Because there's one for the jelly, and one for the ice cream, and one for something else, and I don't know what. What do I use it for?
Are you one of these fundamentalist callers now that I've heard about?
Hugh, is that... You're not going to cut me off now, Hugh, have you?
Well, my finger's on the button now. You better... If you don't play to the spirit of the game, then you could be off your buddies.
Can we just say, get the Huns to fuck?
Oh, here now, here now. Oh, here now, here now. Here now, here now, here now, here now. Hey, you're trying to set an example here now. I mean, that's one straight and you're out. Come on now, calm it.
Right, I'll be... Hold on. Yeah, take this one of beer.
Cool down, get the jelly and ice cream. Cool down. Just stay cool.
Right.
Stay calm. There's nice people listening there. They're nice people. They're not all bad people. We can't discriminate now. We can't be sectarianism. It's a made up word that I can't say or spell or thing. I'm a bit Pat and Mick, you know, I'm a bit thick myself, so. But I just go along with, you know, the prevailing winds, that we have to be a bit PC about it. I mean, I cover all bases, you know. My father was a Protestant, my mother was a Catholic, my wife's African. I look at the Muslims as a good group of people, the Jewish people, a brilliant group of people, the Buddhists, you know, I encompass all spheres and colours and creeds, you know what I mean? Bring it on ragga style. So no discrimination, but crack on, brother.
I'd just like to say, see when the Huns die, it'll be the best thing ever for Scottish football.
In what way?
See when they talk about a strong Rangers. When was there a strong Rangers? When the Huns actually cheated money into the system. See in the 80s, Aberdeen and Dundee United, they were strong, so were we. We had a great league until David Murray and all that started pumping money into the fucking thing. And now we're fucked.
Ended up destroying it, didn't it?
It's all coming back. It's called karma. So, see, when they die, I don't even like jelly and ice cream, but I'm going to have it anyway. You know what I mean? I'm going to even have... I like raspberry donuts, so I'll have them.
But do you reckon, so are you of what's going to be, how are we going to make the shortfall up when they're not here of the money then? How will Celtic, will we downsize, will we have to sell some of our players? Will we get through it until they come back in maybe 3-4 years if they go out of business?
Who gives a fuck about the Huns? We're going to have more money because Champions League money. Alright, we need to qualify for them, but the Scottish League's going to be more competitive. There's going to be more people. Somebody that's on Clyde today said there was 3,000 more people at the Motherwell game last week. You know what I mean? Because they thought they were in a chance we won the league. You know what I mean? So you need to give them that.
That's it, getting into the Champions League, guy. I know. I'm with you because there's too many doom and gloom. That there is an alternative instead of exploring opportunities by using that narrative, by using that stance. That blocks any other debate. Oh, we can't do that, so we don't look at any other alternatives. I mean, that's just total bullshit. We're not living in Stalinist fucking Russia. You know what I mean? It's a supposed democracy, and you know the silence of people who try to phone up and put an alternative viewpoints and try to demonise them as being some kind of mad fundamentalist just because they've got an alternative viewpoint. But by silencing them, not allowing them on. And can I just finish this point?
Sorry, Tommy, on you go. I don't want to finish. I don't want to let you know your point, mate.
No, I was just saying that. But what I was hitting at was the reason why. I have to phone in and change my name at different ones is because as soon as I phone through once with a name, then they don't let me on again. So that's the reason. So it's fucking stupid, you know what I mean? But anyway, what were you going to say, buddy? Sorry.
No, I was going to say, like, it's a case of, like, if the Scottish game is more successful with other people, it's more competitive. I mean, take the Huns out of the equation. I mean, if Dundee United and Aberdeen and the likes are actually playing for European football, playing for the Champions League football, their gates are going to go up. There's going to be more people, and let's face it, if the Huns are out the game, if they're not at the bowling club or the golf club, they're going to be supporting our other teams like Motherwell and the other Hun clubs anyway, you know what I mean? So the money's going to be there, and I don't believe that the money that Sky put in, Celtic are going to be the worst at it. See if Sky pull out it, they're going to be the worst at it, but
well, I've got a solution.
Scottish football will survive without the Huns.
You see, people say, oh, woe is us, we'll lose the Sky. Fuck them. I'd rather not have any association with Murdoch or any pish like that. So what I would rather have is Celtic turning round, right, and saying to the SPL, let us sell our games on a season ticket, a home and away basis. If it comes down to it, and then the money, I mean, the new, it's all subsidised and cross-pooled, Celtic and Rangers, the money that comes through it. So, big well, Rangers are no real, but I'm sure clubs like Hearts, and if their team are doing well, they'll want to pay for their games, and it'll actually pay. I mean, you don't have to run a big budget to put a few cameras at a fucking game, and you can show a game live. You don't need fannies like Craig Burley or other fucking fanjitas talking pish. You know what I mean? You can get ordinary Joes on it, doing it at a low cost, just bam out there, let people watch it if it is to be done that way, and get them to subscribe to it. And whatever level, see the way you started out in the brother before, see the level that Murray took it to, right? It went to obscene levels where people had to borrow. That's just all bullshit. Scottish football, for it to go anywhere forward, it has to find its level. And that level has to be found with how much money it generates through. And with the money it generates through, it's no fucking rocket science, then it pays its players accordingly. So if they make money through the TV, if they can get fans subscribing to it, Celtic fans who go to all the ones at Parkhead, then they'll pay maybe £200 for an away or away games, because I mean, there's 50,000 go to Parkhead, and then there's, only 4,000 or 5,000 go to away games. So right away, you've got an audience there of 40,000 people, that if you charge them a couple of £100, there's about a £4 million revenue already, right? And with the money that Sky, and as I say, obviously Celtic would have to subsidise the other clubs, but at least it's fucking money, and at least we can go on without all the bullshit. And the only way forward is to raise our players and bring them through the youth setup, and no have the and bring them in. Well, we've been doing it at low cost, bringing in Wanyama. I mean, he must be on about 5-10 grand a year, a week, and get them in at low cost and bring starlets through like that. That's the way Celtic, the model, is set up, and I think we're going to do well. If Rangers collapse and they're out of business, we're set up for that happening, I think, because we've seen this 2 years ago.
Well, see the way you're saying it. Celtic bring in young prospects. All right, we might be a selling club now, I'll not deny it. If we bring them in and sell them dear, bring them in cheap, sell them dear. But the start of this was the soonest era when Scottish football was vibrant. You had teams in Europe, and then the Huns came in, they've tried to overspend, and they've ruined Scottish football. So if they go out the game, we can get back to maybe getting what Scottish football was all about, a competitive league where we're all successful and trying to be viable in Europe and viable for top spots in the league. We don't need a Rangers. Don't listen to the press. The Scottish press are only there to self-preserve themselves. You know what I mean? They're a load of shite. You know what I mean? We're here, and we're here to stay. The Huns, they can get to fuck, because they're fucked.
Colin, this is absolutely shocking. We're trying to run a show, and you're coming on with all this secretarianism nonsense. I want an apology, because there's good Rangers people out there. I've got friends that are Rangers fans. Can I get an apology for you, brother?
Well, listen, I was there in the 90s, and see, when we went to the ground, I didn't hear many of them saying, oh, listen, oh, poor Celtic. You know what I mean? So, like, see if they die, they die. Sorry to quote the Rocky, you know what I mean? But if they die, they die, you know what I mean? Right, listen, great show, Tommy. God bless. Fair play to you, brother.
Pure and utter fundamentalism from this caller. This is an outrage panel. If I've got a panel here, they would say, back me up, because this guy has been a total paranoid, schizophrenic, fundamentalist Celtic fan, coming up with all sectarian bile, and he's an absolute fundamentalist outrage. Bud Ice, last comments, sectarian or otherwise. What have you got to say? Is he there? He's gone! He's fucking hung up! Oh, that's fucking, it's pandemonium. He's fucking blanked me. Right, calls through now, batter in. Text me, who's texting me? Crack Bob McDougall time. What are you all about here? Who's Spider 1967? Where do the huddlers buy the jumpsuits, and what time is the fight leaving? Chucky LR. God bless you, brother. Oh, here, more sectarianism. Yes, I get cut off. How's that sectarianism? By saying our day will come. I was cut off at my first press conference as a potential Rangers owner last night by Michael Graham because I said Chucky LR with jelly and ice cream. And I was shockingly manhandled out of the building by Talk Sport executives on the phone. It was shocking any time for just saying that. I mean, what is sectarianism about that? And what is sectarianism? What is it? It's either racist bigotry or just hateful. I mean, if you call someone, I have got a couple of good close Rangers fans, and we'll indulge in the banter. You know what I mean? What goes around, but there's no malicious thingy to it. And with that kind of level of banter, if it isn't that level, then fine. But we all know it's just the Nuggets who go out fucking causing it, and it's no sectarianism. It's just fucking hate. It needs to be a proper education programme in the schools. We got a call here, I've put it on silence, what's going down? Who's waiting on? Somebody phoned me there. Right, I've got a phone, hold on, dialed. Right, somebody phone me for abroad. I've got credit, I'll phone you, right, we'll get it on the card to phone abroad here. Hold on, who was that? 0... Right, hold on, troops, hold on. Anybody want to text me? Text me and I'll get yous.
Your credit is...
Hold on, troops, hold on. I'm just phoning someone who phoned us from abroad. I don't know if this is... Here we go.
Tommy, what are you doing to me?
Hello.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi. What's your name? What's your point? How you doing, brother?
It's Spreaker boy here.
How you doing, my man? Where are you?
Just outside Paris.
What's happening? You okay to talk just now?
Yeah, I called you a couple of minutes ago, but the wife is asleep now, so...
Oh, Jesus. Well, wake her up. I want to talk to her. Let's have a party. What's going down?
Well, there'll be a party in the Harp all week, and for the next few weeks as well.
Listen, I'm sorry, mate. I was on a call there. Everybody's texted and his phone isn't through. But very quickly, what's your opinion on Craig White? What do you think should happen now? If you want to give us that, and then I'll let you go, brother.
Very funny.
Do you think?
Actually, very funny.
Do you think Rangers will go get any liquidation?
Possibly.
And will you celebrate?
Yeah. Why not?
And will the
I already am, so why not?
Are you one of these fundamentalists? Is that basically what you're saying to me?
Sorry?
Are you one of these fundamentalists? Obviously, I'm one myself. I'm not holding it against you if you want to admit it and say, yes, we're fundamentalists. We like jelly and ice cream and to celebrate. Because after all, it's just a rivalry. And that's what football's all about. Healthy rivalries, isn't it?
When they're in the third division, what will happen?
Well, we'll look forward to Forfar and East Stirling beating them just as much as Aberdeen or Hearts beating them. Even more so.
Yeah, and after 2 years, they'll still be fucked as well.
And we'll enjoy it even more so because...
Excuse my language.
No, it's not a problem. You're one of these fundamentalists, you know what I mean? You swear like a fucking trooper. You bring out the fucking Tourette's in some country about here, you know what I mean? Fucking anytime soon. You're a fucking outrage, you know what I mean? Anyway. Enough of that swearing.
I won't keep you too long because, the calling abroad might cost you.
No, it's not a problem. We're billionaires, mate. I've been on the phone 24/7 to the Arabs and to the Americans, you know what I mean? It's all a day's business.
Don't worry, I heard about it. I listened to the New Zealand radio recording.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We'll pull forces from all over the place, set up with a huddle board. We've done our own charity and we're in full takeover mode. And Rangers, the big hoose, won't be getting liquidised.
Oh, no, that's done the rounds. That's nearly sensational, what should I say, legendary.
And that's all down to Devil's Advocate, Savio, Chuck, Selly and all the boys in the huddle board. They're the ones that set it up. Absolutely fabulous. I'll let you go, brother, then. I'll not keep your time. God bless to you and your family. Take care. Whereabouts in Paris, you saying you're staying, yeah?
Just west of Paris. But the wife is waking up, which is not good.
Oh, shit. Right, I better let you go, brother. I'll let you go. Sorry about that.
Okay, no worries.
God bless. Take care. Thanks for listening.
Okay, bye-bye.
Your credit is...
Yeah.
3.
There we go. In Paris. From Wicklow boy. There we go. Jelly and ice cream and Dommy buys. Chocolat. Hail from Corky boy. SDO Stock 67. Great show, Bud Ice. Tell me this. Did you manage to get White's bird number? Get it posted. Bud Ice, did you get his White's bird's number? Get it posted. Hello, Mr. Henderson. I'm new to the area with 10 million to spend. Is that enough to save the mighty teddy bears, JC? Yes, well, it could be. But what we'll have to do, we'll put it in the bank, and we'll deleverage it up for 10 million, and we'll go to a casino, and we'll just throw it on black, and hopefully it'll come up, and we'll fucking be right in there. You know what I mean? Because that's what obviously how the whole setup was done 20 years ago. Just put it on red or black, and it doesn't matter. We're best friends with the casino owners. We'll be winners all the way, because we'll just keep getting the loan extended. Tommy, have Radio Snide been in touch with you about a spot on the panel? TGB, the top poster on the huddle board, chucking all that. Oh, here, look, I'm just saying it's coming out. These aren't the views that are held any representative of myself. Each and every caller and text message, you know what I mean? I'm just here. Hold on, here's another one. Hey, Tommy, what do you think of the Rangers fans in the north of Ireland rallying the RSCs and flute bands to put pressure on your unionist politicians to save the Rangers? Gary in Belfast, top show. They have neutered that down there. I missed out the bit at the end. The chocolate and milkshake, as Scotty McCluty used to say. And the obviously derogatory name for the fishman. Tommy, love the show. You showed exactly what is wrong with Scottish football. SPL formed 1998, last World Cup 1998. Coincidence? I don't think so. The death of Rangers is a wake-up call to Scotland. When the playing field is even, the game will improve. No passer on, brother. There we go. Lockie salutes you. Hail, hail from Fitzy. God bless, brother. And anybody want to come on and talk? I went through all your messages. I think I've covered them all. Now we've got another couple. Intifada, how you doing, brother? Top up your phone, for fuck's sake, £3. And that was my what are you talking about? We only know that there's going to be a show and the Glasgow Rangers won't be there. Aye, it's only it's a £5, would you call it, one of the phone-up cards that you can phone abroad for bucks, you know what I mean? It's kept the costume and they'll be phoning the Arabs. Don't apologise for my fundamentalism. TGB again, Chucky Alar again. Oh, here, you're outrageous. You're turning me into a fucking fundamentalist. You're shocking. Hello, Tommy. What do you make of the attempt from David Murray to buy the club? Well, obviously, he's a competitor. And, you know, to discuss a rival bidder at this stage, you know, it's just not the done thing. I don't think I'm legally bound to comment because, obviously, you know, the old Sheikh Matajiri may have collapsed, but, you know, I might have to look at getting in the true Irish-blooded Thomas J. Clark, you know, descendant from the... We got a call here. Right, hang up, whoever's there phoning, hang up, brother, hang up, sister, brother, whoever. Alien life form is Grandmaster Suckface. You want an interview? Hang up, right, I've got your number, I'm phoning you back straight away, pronto, here we go. Oh, here, and we've got, yes, we might have a guest on here. Yeah, we've got a special guest who wants to have a chinwag. Yeah, it's about time you put your thingy forward. Oh, hold on a minute, hold on, calm it down here. I've just sacked my Russian secretary. I gave her the night off. She went up the road with a great wizard of the big switchboard. And now I'm left running things myself. Yes, she was wanting double time, the old Russian secretariat that belonged to Gaddafi. He did me a bargain with old McGrahy, Mad Dog, did a button. And Gaddafi sent me one of his secretariat to help me out. Here we go. Right, all these text messages, I'll need to get back to them, right? If you text me, I'll get you back on. Somebody phone me there, get us out the way to see, make sure I get the right number. Right, here we go. I'm phoning you back. Whoever phoned me 1 minute ago. Here we go. Hope you're enjoying the show, troops. Here we go.
Hello, Tommy.
Hi, how you doing, brother? What's your name and what's your point?
It's Alan. I'm the legal representative of Sheikh Mahondi. text you earlier on,
Right.
and he wants to invest £2.5 billion to save the big house.
Is there any conditions to this deal?
No. He's always been a bear, Tommy. He's always been a bear. Shake my Hondy. He was a wee boy. He's gone back to 1872. But the grand scheme of things, they've fucked us all. The divide has kept the working class down, the orange and the green. On a serious note, I share the same politics as you. I'm a socialist. But they've basically fucked us all.
Agreed. I agree with you.
And it keeps us fighting. It keeps us 1690, 1916, keeps us fucking fighting while the bastards at the top of the tree suck the blood for us every day. I'm a season ticket holder at Celtic Park. I'm a socialist. I'm anti-fascist to the core. But I hate the divide in Scotland and elsewhere that keeps us separated and they let these bastards off the hook. That's the point I'm going to make here, Tommy. It breaks my heart when you've got working class guys at one end of the park and working class guys at the other end of the park in the same shitty conditions, and the money men who run the game fucking us. The same politicians fucking us, the same bankers fucking us. I'm a happy guy that this institution's going down this one. Don't misunderstand me, a bigoted racist organisation going down this one. There's only working class guys losing their jobs and girls at Ibrox, the ticket and what the ticket office, etc. There's only working class guys who's paying their rent and mortgages, and my heart goes out to them.
Yeah, I agree with you. on that, yeah.
But you've got to ask what Cayman is. When you can get through to Craig White, you've got to say, what is his integrity? You're not even being checked out. You're not even checked out as to who you are. He's prepared to talk to you on the phone about his business. What kind of businessman is he? But he's only the man that's there. The man that caused the problems. I have never disliked David Murray because of his religion. He's a Tory bastard. That's why I've disliked him. I've disliked him for day one because he's a Tory bastard. And if any Rangers supporters are listening into this show tonight, please, I'm not the enemy. I am not the enemy. You've been fucked over with David Murray and his kind. The money men have fucked you big time. That house fucked you. No Brother Walford, no the history Celtic, no Neil Lennon, no the Celtic fans who's at the other end of the ground for you is one of your fucking in. A pure blood-sucking capitalist bastard. So that's all I've got to say the night, Tommy. Excuse my I'm trying to get up the swearing for Lent, but it's not working.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I've caused some damage there. I'm sorry about that, brother. I'm sorry.
But as I share, I was introduced to by my girlfriend. They were both season ticket holders at Celtic Park, and she says, "You need to listen to this guy." And the past couple of weeks, when you get through to UEFA, I heard you on the Saturday morning, and I've heard you the night, and it's left at I'm like you, I share the same views and values about your humanity's got to come first. If you don't have that, then you can't be a socialist, Tommy. You can't be a socialist. Impossible. But whether the game goes ahead at the big house or no, I don't know. On the 25th, I'm quite cynical when it comes to the press in this country, and the British press, the Scottish press. They're all fucking right wing, They're going to put establishment point of view across, but it's just to let us, any Rangers supporters or any unthinkers in their support, please wake up and smell the fucking coffee. The players off against one another. The players off. Divide and rule. It's an old fucking British tactic. It's been learned through every country in the world. They went in and divided, and they're still doing it. So thanks, and get the truth out there, please, Tommy. You're doing a great job. I don't want to call you Tommy or Stuart. You get into therapy for that. You don't get mixed up with any different names that you're using.
No, mate, well, I've been through it as part of the course. I mean, the silence of free speech on Scottish radio and British radio, as soon as you offer an alternative viewpoint, then you've got to develop a different persona with a different SIM card. But luckily, I've got it cracked. I've got multiple personality disorder, so I just crack on with it, as many SIM cards as possible. Crack open the SIM cards, crack open a new memory bank, and just say, let's go, and take them on, and whatever happens. I mean, the easiest way to get on to any show, right, is to go with an attack against Celtic. Whatever the debate is, attack Celtic, say you're a Celtic fan and attack Celtic, whatever the debate is. If it's Neil Lennon getting beat up, say, maybe he deserved it, they'll put you on in settings. If it's, you know, Celtic, a decision against Celtic, it happens in one game, and you say, it was definitely a penalty, and we done it, they'll put you on in settings. You know, that is the agenda that they spout and they spin. And for people who go against the grain, not just me, people like Terry, I've heard them saying it, a boy called Davey phones in, Frank and East Kilbride, all at different points, when we phoned in, we're blocked. I do it to an excessive scale, I agree, right, but it's because if someone tries to silence my free speech, I think I'm a belligerent fool, because I used to be a salesman, and to keep on and keep on and keep on. If somebody says, you're no coming somewhere, you're no doing it, I'll say, well, how no? What's your problem, you fucking trumpet? You'd want to shut me up? Well, here's my point, and you're going to take it if you fucking cut me off after 5 seconds, 10 seconds. It shows how much a fucking cunt you are.
I've listened to some of these so-called journalists in inverted commas claiming that they were the people who've given the truth out, when they've never ignored the Rangers tax case website that's put all the good information out in the public domain. They're now claiming credit for bringing you the exclusives. You know, it's sad that we've got numpties like that in positions that they're in Scotland, and putting poison out into people's minds to pick up. You know, it's fucking sad.
Do you know what? I've had an idea for a long time, and stuff that's happened just now. I mean, through what the Huddle Board, Kerrydale Street, all the forums, all the bloggers and all the podcasters out there, right, there's many of them. Now if anyone wants to get any news at all, you know, we don't have to turn to their media, right? We can do it all in-house, right? Where I go for all my media is onto the Huddle Board, Kerrydale Street, Celtic Overall, Hail Monahoops. There's all different ones that's out there. I could keep going on and on. They're all brilliant, all the podcasters, and that is where the future, right, for Celtic fans lie, because the word history means his story. So we're getting the story of someone else. Now, with the opportunity of the way it's set up for the internet, for the way to put our viewpoints across, we can do it all ourselves, all at zero cost. I'm sitting here in my motor with a dongle, with a cheap old laptop, going through Ustream, talking to I don't know how many people. People are texting me like nothing else, and then through some other collective people with the same mind on the Huddle Board, we got together with a guy who managed to get an email address of him. How he managed to do it, I don't know. Maybe he'll come out and tell the story. If he wants to phone and do it, batter in, devil's advocate, you're the main man. He set it up and got him on the hook and got his phone number to talk. I mean, it's an absolute, like you say, an outrage, and it shows you the scam that it is and the absolute piss take, you know, and the lies that Rangers fans, and we've all been told by, you know, the people have been telling us this story of bullshit, basically, you know. It's been total bullshit from the start, and unless, I mean, if I wasn't doing this, if I'd never made this call, if I wasn't allowed to do it through Devil's Advocate, through Savio and Chuck and Selleck, if they never allowed me to do it, if they never did this, who was going to do it? Who was going to show it to the people out there that they're just scam artists? It's a total scam. I mean, they're just total hot air and bluff.
The whole system is based on fucking lies and more lies. If it's interesting, the point you make about the way we communicate these days as human beings, as a Wayne, I wanted to see my pal with no car, with no phone in the house, I had to get around and chat his door, but now we can instantly communicate. It's going to put these journalists out of fucking job, because there's no hiding place for them now. You know, you've got Twitter and the Facebook. My girlfriend says I'm a dinosaur when it comes to this stuff. She's fucking right in there with all that stuff, but she gives me a wee horn with it, you know. But it's great how we can communicate and get the fucking truth out instantly to people who are no otherwise getting the truth. That's why guys like yourselves got to be commended, and you're doing a grand job.
I'm not doing anything, mate. All I'm doing is just, I don't vote, right? And for me to take part in the democratic system, the way I look at it, I phone the radio stations, and one of my mates that put me onto it, God rest him, a wee guy, Eddie Martin, he died on the night the Pope came. And he said to me, Tommy, and the first time I heard him is I phoned Scotty McClue when he was through in an Edinburgh radio station, and he phoned up and defended me, and he was like, against some Rangers fan that came on and said, oh, Tommy's this and that. And this boy came on and he was like, oh, I know Tommy. I was like, here, this is a bit weird, somebody's on defending me. And then I found out the poor boy had done an accident and part of his leg would cut off. As I say, he died a year and a half ago, and it was him that said to me, why don't you try and go into doing the radio? If these bastards don't want to let you on, just do your own stuff. The technology's there. So that put me on, and at that time I wasn't really into doing messages boards or anything like that with the huddle board, and it was just around about that time, that's when the stuff, my mate died, and then the fiasco that happened with Neil Lennon at Dundee United with the referee scandal, and that's when I did my first podcast and joined Kerry Dale Street, and then I was invited to go to the huddle board by Jungle James. A big shout out to all the good brothers in every place that I've been, and it was my brother, as I say, who died sadly. He said, why don't you do it? And then thinking about it, I mean, and I looked, I didn't know anybody that did any podcasts. When I see Eddie Pearson, the Boys Across the Sea, all the podcasts that are out there, I mean, it's absolutely brilliant, because now, you know, for the first time in our history, we don't need to be relying on anybody else to find out what's happening at our club. We find out ourselves and pass it on to our fellow supporters, and we do it not to make any money, not to any agenda, but just because we'll just get a passion for it, and if other people have got the same one, what's wrong with that? I mean, we're all fucking paranoid fundamentalists, aren't we, brother?
Well, I So, I'm going to my wigwam, it's time to go to bed here. It's my age news caught up with me, Tommy. You know, but it's been a pleasure. It lifts my faith in humanity when I meet guys and talk to guys like yourself. It really lifts.
Likewise.
That's how this thing works, right? But,
well, you've got my number, bro. Text me a thing with tomorrow, you get a chance, my number's out there, and I'll thing me. It's good speaking to you, bro, yeah, we'll maybe do this again. Are you on Twitter or anything like that?
I look at them think I'm gloating. I have been gloating. I'm not going to tell any lies here, but see for the wee working class guy that's got a job in Ibrox who's losing their job, then they've got to wake up and smell the fucking coffee. It's through the charlatans who've been running your club. The capitalist fucking charlatans who've been running your club into the fucking ground, and they're taking you fucking down with it. Right? That's who the fucking enemy is. It's not a guy who goes to a different church or goes to a different fucking football ground. Right? That's not the enemy. We're all working class together, Tommy.
I hear what you're saying, brother. I hear what you're saying.
You know, so I don't give a fuck about the Huns. I have no fucking love for the Huns. I get some racists, no fucking time for them. And I say that in my own club as well. If I've got a problem that's got to be fucking addressed, you challenge the bastards on the terraces. Say, no, it's not acceptable here. That's not acceptable. That's not what we're all about. We're all inclusive. My politics is all inclusive. So yeah, I fucking love my life. But Tommy, thanks very much. I've got your number and I won't be shy.
God bless, brother, right?
You too. God bless. Good night.
Take care. God bless. There we go. And somebody there, I said they would... I need to get a swallow of my ginger here, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the first drink I know in the 10 minutes or something, I mean. Right, here we go. Now, I'm just taking this one for the top here. This brother texts me in. Tommy, give a bell for your yap. So here we go. If you can hear that, brother. I'm calling you. All the rest of them. The ones that have texted in, if you're wanting a phone call, text me again. Or maybe no, because I'll run through them. Right, once I phone this brother here. I'll tell you what, can I take a break? Can I play a tune for 2 seconds? And I'll run through my messages, and then I'll phone that brother. Or does that brother want to do, fuck it, let's go for it. Here we go, keep it going, fuck. I take a break, I'll be back fucking in Jalember time or something. Here we go.
Hello, Tommy. How you doing, my man?
Hello. Who's that? What's your name? What's your point caller?
It's Wonderboy.
How you doing?
How you doing, my man? A long time no hear, Mucker. Right, my point is, right, and I've got a few points here, right, but I'll go through the first one for you first of all, right? First of all, listen to your call last night, to that Mikey cunt, right? Sitting with my mom, and her ashes, God bless my mom. So sitting, listen to your call. Well impressed, so what's your next step? Who you got to contact now?
Well, do you know, right, I was going to put something on the board there the other day, but I was under orders just to concentrate on this project, and I mean, I was just a mouthpiece, a codpiece, if you like. I any brains behind it. I was just handed, said, go and do your stuff. All I was just a good bullshitter. I was a salesman. I was trained by the best American salespeople known, so I can bullshit it with the best of them. And that's how I was brought into this operation. So the brothers there, they're the ones that did it. I can't thank them enough, and I'll just keep name checking them to fucking ad infinitum. Devil's Advocate, Chuck, Savio, Eddie Pearson, El Hud, Selly, every one of them, yourself, and all the brothers. Well, what I was going to do, right, I jumped out the motor. I was bypassing it. I mean, I was just in the hood at the time, but it was at Saturday Rangers were playing at home, just about whatever time it was, and I saw the Bill Leckie. So I ditched the motor. I thought, right, camera. It was with two birds, fucking ideal opportunity. YouTube it, and I was just going to walk up to him and go, "You racist fucking cunt," or something of that effect. Anyway, fucking, and I was just thinking, well, that's a good opportunity, and that's what we need to do, because if people refuse to allow me to take part of a democratic system, then all I want to do, I'm not a violent person, I've never punched anyone in about 20, 30 years, never have been.
Oh, exactly, mate, know what I mean?
But I will walk up to them, and challenge them. I did it once to the Right Honourable Jim Murphy in the election campaign, tied him up for about half an hour in the Newton Mearns place, won an election a couple of 28 years ago, whatever it was, in one of the elections, and I bumped into him walking through a shopping centre, pulled him up again, and that is our right, if we see something wrong, to approach him in a nice way and say, listen, you fucking halfwit, here's what I think of you. And then that's my next process and thing I'm doing is, so Bill Leckie, James Traynor, Chick Young, all yous crackpots, I'm going to appear at you and just say, here, what's your viewpoints, you fucker, because you're out of order. You think you can sit there patronising and treating us like fucking cunts, telling us lies, right? I'm representing what that previous brother said there, not just Celtic fans or Catholic fans, I'm representing Rangers and Protestants and everybody in creed and colour, and saying, yous are all fucking bullshitters in the media, yous have all led us down a fucking bullshit path, no telling us the truth, and, you know, we need to out the fucking liars and tell the truth. What do you say to that, Wonderboy?
Oh, definitely, mate. I mean, see, do you know what? See, the way you should look at this, right, is that everyone in the huddle board, right, everyone that's contributed to this has actually done fucking, the Scottish people a favour, right? Tell you a tale, I was coming home one night, right, and a couple of huddlers maybe remember I put a couple of friends up about this, and I was walking past that fucking shitey stinkhole in the Delta Bar, right? Hunhole, right? Fella was walking by it, and two of them came out and walloped him, jumping up and down his seat, absolutely crippled the boy. I walked by and the police are there being him fucking all this, popping his heart and all that. Couple of that, I seen it, it was fucking terrible, atrocious. You know what I mean? And it's things like that we need to get rid of in the streets. Orange walks, follow, all that fucking, all that mob. They all need to be fucking brung to justice. You know what I mean? And it's things like this that will actually get them. You know what I mean? I'm sick of, Irvine, I don't know if you've ever been to Irvine, Tommy. You've ever been to Irvine?
Passed through it quickly and departed mostly times, right? I said about maybe
well, it's a shite hole, mate, right? Good Celtic club down there, you know what I mean? I was down there, went down with Godson and Joe Boy, down there, but see the rest of it, oh, it's a fucking hole, mate. Orange walks every day, you know what I mean? Piss in the rain, orange walk, you know what I mean? The rain can speak, orange walk. Every fucking excuse, you know what I mean? But, the latest incidents, and now everyone should start phoning into that wee nasally cunt, Chuck, you know what I mean? The amount of times I've cut you off, him and that Bella cunt, Fanny, you know what I mean? Cut you off. Now they'll maybe see that you made a valid point, you know what I mean? That Craig Lightstand Bush Reister, you know what I mean? Criminal, you know what I mean? Even when you went on follow last night, they're all saying that, that wasn't him, you know what I mean? They refused to believe that was him on the call. You know what I mean? Oh, they're trying to divert it all. Trying to divert it left, right and centre.
Hold on. What the fuck? Sweet mother of fuck. What was that? Hold on, sorry, bro. Jesus, hold on. What the fuck? Jesus fuck. You there?
I'm still here, what was that? Sounded like a fucking dog.
Right, we're still going. Hold on. I've just checked the levels. We're still going out. I think. Hello. Right.
Right, but you know, all of them, you know, there's, and no matter what they say, half of them still in denial. I mean, half of them still in denial. You know, they all think, yeah, you know, we've got to go liquidate, get straight back in, fucking, you know, many players will be punted, things like that. I mean, total denial. So I mean, they're just fucking crackpots.
Hey, you're another fucking fundamentalist. This is outrageous. All you cunts are fucking... Hugh Keevans was right. We're all fucking fundamentalists, aren't we?
Well, he's fucking one of the worst. I mean, all that mob, they sit there and it's, you know, it's like that George Orwell novel. Was it 1984, 72 or whatever it is?
Aye.
I mean, and they want to control what folk want to say. You know, and they say it's a radio show, but we'll cut you off as soon as you've got a valid point. You know what I mean?
It's,
but now maybe it's a case of, you know, I don't know, have they got back to you on last night's success last night at all? Has any of them contacted you at all, or anything like that?
Who do you mean?
Huh?
The media, like?
Well, no, see, like Keevans and that, have any of them contacted you?
No,
anything
no.
like that at all?
No, mate, no.
What they don't realise, Tommy, what they don't realise, right, is that, you know, I don't care what they say, right? They're all fucking, you know, they're all wired in with the Huns and all that, right? And what they don't realise is that they want to be part of the Huns, you know, cut off any call at once to make an objection about them. You know what I mean? For I don't know how long, everyone's objected. You know what I mean? Everyone's phoned in, made valid points. You know, all this, and as soon as you don't like it, they'll cut you off. But what they don't realise, right, is that Keevans and that, right, they might think they're big shots up here, okay? If they get put on a job, right, there's nowhere else to go. You know what I mean? Down south, they will entertain them. You know what I mean? All they're interested in is a one-sided story. That's all they're interested in. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying, brother. I hear what you're saying.
But, you know, see me personally, you know, if they get liquidated, I'll be dancing in the streets, mate. Telling you. Dancing in the streets. I don't care. They've caused every Celtic supporter, every Catholic, everyone of a different colour, everyone, as you say, a different creed. Of course, they're nothing but misery. Of course, they're nothing but grief. Time they were eradicated off the streets. That's why I say, I mean, I don't care. You know, I don't care about the Huns. You know what I mean? Because as many people are pointing out, you know, you've got like your Aberdeens, your Dundee Uniteds and, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? They could all come through. You know what I mean? The only ones that think Scottish football can survive without the Huns is the Huns. That's it. So not like folk for London. Only folk for London that like folk for London are folk for London. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, you know, me, I'll personally be dancing in the street when they get fucking wiped off the face of football. I cannot fucking stand them. You know what I mean? It's a case of, you know, they're just pure bigots. You know what I mean? I know we've maybe got a small section of support that like to air their views, okay? But the thing is that you go fucking, every week, and their answer a case of, you know, we'll go to a swan song, we'll fucking sing Billy Boys and all that. You know what I mean? They're very worst enemy, mate. You know what I mean? Or they're Nazi salutes, you know, they're bigotry. They're constant, you know, reference to child abuse that they seem to fucking take up in. You know what I mean? Alex Salmond and all that, you know what I mean? Needs to wake up, you know what I mean? And stop trying to bail them out.
I know what you're saying.
So basically it was just really to see what your next step is. I know I've rabbited on a bit for you, Tommy, I mean, nobody just has to speak.
I'm glad, mate. I'm glad you did, mate. I've enjoyed talking to you, brother. I'm telling you, it's fucking. I've enjoyed doing this, and somebody texted me there. I'm going through it. I was just going through all the texts. If it's some amount of texts, I'm going to read through them. I'm going to take a break. There's a boy that one of my mates. he's texted me earlier on, and he's got an interesting story. I want to get him on. The boy that actually confronted Neil Lennon in the tunnel a way back was at Dunfermline, or one of them anyway. Apparently it was nearly fucking uproar at the time, so he's wanting to have a chat, so I'm going to get him on, and I'm going to go through some of these texts again. And but no, I enjoyed speaking to you, Wonder Boy. It's a pleasure. You've got my number now.
Oh, likewise, mate. Likewise, you've got my number. Well, you've got my number because you phoned me.
I'll go through it, bro. I've got that much going on. I'm looking at the old dude on the computer, and I've got these phones. And the problems I had before I started it, the computer crashed twice, so I've not got a huddle board, or I've not got Twitter or nothing else running on the computer. I've just got this Ustream on the go, and I've just got all these texts. I've got this phone. I'm trying to charge this phone up now, and I've got this other phone where everybody texting in and fucking phoning in. So
I'm kicking about upstairs now because I don't know if it's like see if you get these cunts that go on the telly, right, and you know, they're phoning in and the TV's on the background, you hear a screeching sound and that. So I don't know if that's what it's like. So I'm upstairs now kicking about with a Desperado beer. So I'll let you go, Tommy. I'm going back downstairs to sit with my mum. But I know she'll be up and down through Avenger, God bless her soul. And she'll be fucking having a good chuckle up there and all, mate.
Everything alright, brother? How's your dad doing? Is he alright?
Dad's alright, mate. He's sort of getting a bit nervous at this and that, but he's got a big leather couch coming in the morning. We went shopping the other day and spent £1.5 grand on a leather couch.
Aye.
So I've got to get up there about 8 o'clock in the morning, you know, sit waiting him coming in and all that. But apart from that, he's getting on fine, mate. I'm still half up, you know what I mean? Still half up in the sick. I mean, he'll give me a couple of weeks, and then, you know, try and streets it to the split, and then I'll go back. You know what I mean? But, mate, you've got my number. Next time you're doing this, right, geez a bell, get a wee puff in that. You know what I mean? Fucking get catch up, mate. Thanks for the drink to Delta.
See you later, bro, right?
Okay, mate. Big shout to the huddle, boy.
Catch you later, bro.
Hail, hail, mate.
Hail, God bless.
See you later, mate. Ta-ra.
And, hold on. Yes, I'm going to take a break here. I need to take a break, troops. You need to allow me time. I need to go and see if my motor's no discharged with fucking all this battery nonsense. And I haven't even got a page open there to go and find. I think you got a... Oh no, don't want to open all that piss up again. I know what I've got, troops. I've just got... I've got just a thing for us. I'll read through your text message. And yeah, what we could do. Let's see. Everybody heard the Billy Boyne one? Billy Boyne, I've got that there. Where did it go? Right. Yeah. Right, back in a second, Chris. I'm away for a break, right? See my motor's still working. Right, cut. And yes, we're back in the mix here. And Tommy in Glasgow, we brought you earlier on the rerun of the live show that was done yesterday in front of a select audience. And if any of the good brothers, Devil's Advocate, Savio, Chuck, El Hud, Eddie Pearson, Selly, if any of those brothers want to come on and talk and share their experience, then the floor is here. Come on. Right. Now we'll go through these texts. I need to take it for the top. I need to just take it all the way to the top and then take it down this way. Right. That guy tells the truth. Fair play, as Che Guevara says. Hasta la vista, Victoria Sempre. And that was from... I was done it, I don't know, an hour ago. 45 minutes ago. So, right, this is the ones that are coming in just recently. And I'll just keep scrolling down. Tommy, first time listener, listen to the show. Well done, cheers brother, loving it. Finbar, fair, how you doing? The old Barry Boy 80, who the fuck was he? Who's Finbar? God bless brother, thank you. Tommy, you got a Lenny that safari scud you had on you? Johnny Cash. Svitzy Lockie, Johnny Cash on the huddle board is wondering if he can borrow your elephant palm. God 7 for the board here. Come on, the fundamentalist Fenians, jelly and ice cream. That's just a total outrage there, God 7. Absolute outrage. But it's allowed, I suppose, in nights like tonight. As much outrage as possible. How you doing, Tommy boy? What do you think about the Rangers' lack of morals and stealing the charity money from their charity match from AC Milan? Has it been done? Is it theft? Was it their money? Was it done under false pretences? Are they morally bankrupt? Well, heck, do we not all know that anyway? And then, oh, here, I'm rabbiting on, and I should have checked out a wee still. Aye. What do they want to? Right, that's it. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure it was up there. Right, don't close that. Close this one in case it interferes. Yep, there we go. So yeah, well, they're morally bankrupt, of course. I don't know. Well, they're bankrupt. Would you know? They'll plunder from anywhere. The great plundering the race. We are the people race. They're great plunderers. Nothing new there, is there? Tipperary boy, God bless. Listen in Switzerland. I've been through these ones, if I know. Right, listen in Switzerland. Greeting faced. You mad bastard. I've read this one out. For the huddle board, he's a shout out, Tommy, you mad fucking mentalist bastard. Chucky Allah, our day has already come. But maybe we should wait until Friday. Jelly and ice cream stocked up already. Keep the faith, big man. Cheers, brother. Just wanted to say, Tommy, that you're a Celtic. No, I'm not. Ike, how you doing, brother? A-I-K-E. Let's see. You're saying I was a legend. Fucking these piece, you. I'm a fucking fundamentalist, tripped out my dial, fucking trumpet face before I'm anything else. Tommy, all these fundamentalists are making my head burst here. Much love, Gadget. Crash from the huddleboard, Tommy. You're some man. This better be a weekly phone in. Chucky a large jelly and fucking ice cream. Tommy, the huddleboard demand that you ring suck from the follow. But at midnight, he's around if you're fucking nut. You demand it. Come on, cut me some slack. Tommy Gee's I've done that. I've phoned that person. Crawley 1967 for the huddleboard. Jelly and ice cream, Tommy. Money 80s. Hail. Jelly and ice cream, Tommy boy. Mon the 80s. Hail, Tommy. Cracking molongation of the goggly-eyed freak. Stew boy. The fundamentalist. I mean, as they say in Radio Clyde, I'm just representing the listeners, you know. We're just taking the callers and text as they come. If you're out there as a Rangers fan, then batter in, give a call. There was people before me hiding a number. What happened to them? I maybe gave it up. Maybe, see, there you go. Maybe I should have cut the first few callers off. Maybe I was too, just wanting to talk away. Maybe I should have rattled through them. Oh, I've just lost that text out. But yeah, hold on. Oh, where did for sweet. Right, where were we? Crawley, jelly and ice cream. Hold on, there we go. Tommy, can you wish wee Davy good luck in his Spanish higher exam tomorrow? Cheers, Arthur. All the best. Nice one, Tommy. Time to bury them. Jelly and ice cream. All round from Stinger. God bless, brother. Oh. Hold on. Nice one, Tommy. When's tonight's call going on YouTube? Yeah, what I'll do, I'll put the call single on its own up within 5 minutes, and then give me till tomorrow, and I'll put this whole lot on there tomorrow. How's that? And maybe a couple of parts or whatever. And Danny boy, 9 from the board. You're a fucking madman. I love you. Hail, fucking hail. Tommy man, it's your man Keith Richards. You're a cool cat, man. Cheers, brother. Oh, hold on. But Tommy, what do you make of the attempt of Paul Murray to buy this club despite losing out to your mate Craig White? Did I cover that earlier on? Yes, I can't talk on that. I can't talk on that. Don't apologise for my fundamentalism. I've read this out. Yeah, I'll say it again. I won't apologise. I've just got to. I've got to be aware that. I'm got to be aware that I've got to set an example. I can't be too raging fundamentalist myself, can I now? We don't want them to shut me down, do they? We can't get shut down. We're a free speech, non-profit, radical pacifist stripped out my dial. Oh, here, can't do with these messages. I don't know where I'm coming or going. I thought I had it all in gear. I might phone the boy there. Oh, come on. Intifada from the HB, top of your foot. Alright, we've done this, man. Here, we're back through it. Radio snide. Right, I think I've covered that. I'm going the wrong way now, so I've covered all these. Right, I'm making sure, right, so that's it. So I'm going the wrong way. Right, brilliant. So take it back to the top, from the top. Right, get that tune up for download. The Huddle Technical needs it. Ah, is that right now? Yeah, that was. Did you recognise the voice? That was me going through it. A good boy down in Bournemouth, Jamie in Bournemouth, did that tune with me shouting interest-free money. Yes, they need that interest-free money and fucking Rangers, eh? Tommy, going to give us a shout out to Ethel Cardrew. Still trying to lick his head while Rangers die. Yes, a big, massive shout out to Ethel. How's she doing? Just hand a gallon of lick his head while listening to the show. Peace out, your pal Ethel. You know you are a legend. Hey, buddies. God bless you, brother. There's another one, another text. Brilliant show. Money 80s. Please write this out. Money 80s. Brilliant show. I've read it. Money 80s. Money 80s. Hey, hold on. What are we on? Here's it. Aha, here's a number here. Right, hang up. I've got your number. You don't hang up now. I'm reading your number out. Right, 0161. Ah, you fucking hung up there, didn't you? Ah, you see, I'd have done it. You know I'm fucking radio rental there. Fucking. Right, here we go. Right.
Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Fuck's sake, I can hear myself coming through the echo. I'm a fucking honorary now.
Hello?
Yes, hello there. Is that Fenian Tommy?
Yes, hello!
Fucking Fenian Tommy. I'm telling you now, yes, Fenian Tommy. We're the Huns. We'll never die, ever. You can go and crawl, for we will come back in peace. We are the Huns, we are the belly boys, you're the belly boys.
Can you tell me, caller, what's your name and what's your point? Are you a fundamentalist, hun?
I'm a fundamentalist orange man from Northern Ireland. And I'll tell ye... Oh, sorry, cut off. Fuck off.
What are you doing?
Got a call coming on the other phone. Nah! Bastard. Must have heard me on ye.
You're not on me. You're on the fucking planet Pluto, you mad bastard.
Planet Pluto. I'm a blue nose.
Are you? Are you
It's all Celtic's fault, right? They're the blame for everything.
How?
It's all their fault.
How's it our fault?
How's it your fault? Because you're all goody two-shoes and love everybody and all. And then you're all criticising us because we hate everybody.
Well, he's dead, ain't he? He's fucking hate every cunt.
All we do, we hate fucking everybody, alright? And we're proud to hate everybody, alright?
Well, why do you hate everybody? What's your problem?
Because they're all cunts.
You can't get near a cunt, is that what you said? You don't know what a cunt looks like?
I haven't seen one of them in a while.
Are you sexually repressed? Is that what it is? Is that your...
That's it. Now you've got it.
You're sexually repressed, motherfuckers.
Sexually repressed. Sexually inferior.
So you take out your...
We've got a big house, doesn't mean to say we've got a big...
Look, what's your point, caller? Do you want the Rangers liquidised into a pulp and made into jelly and ice cream milkshake just for the Celtic fans' pleasure? Because that's what we're all sitting here fucking hoping for. Is that what you want happening, caller? Are you a fundamentalist? Are you against it? Are you against the current climate?
Liquidizer. You've never been in the kitchen. What would you know about a liquidizer? I know about liquidizers, I can tell you. I've been in the kitchen. I've been in them kitchens here now in the UK. And I tell you, no fucking surrender to liquidizers. Fuck the liquidizers. They have no proof. We will not tolerate liquidization of citizens. Never mind your secretaries. We are the people. We are only Irish. We are the people. The people of the world. We will stand against Roman Catholics. We are the
fuck down, will you? Give me a fucking minute. I'll turn you off. You're fucking doing my nut in now. Calm it down, sweetie. So, what part of the Shankill are you from? Hello? You there? The fuck's he went? The fuck was that? I don't know, was that a guy or a woman? Are you a woman? Fuck's sake. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, you're back. What happened, caller?
What happened? Was there somebody using... I must have been out to the toilet. What happened?
What's that?
Am I on the phone?
You're live to the fucking universe.
Oh,
you're
lovely. Is this the Fenian show?
This is a worldwide show. This is the planet fucking Pluto and back again. All in a half a millisecond so that you can get yourself on the air. Are you sitting there with your arse hanging out your trousers?
Am I on that Fenian show?
You're on the worldwide international crackpot McDougal trip to his fucking dial. Mad as fuck as a bag of nails. Tommy in Glasgow ripped right at the fucking pish out of Craig White. Brought to you from the huddle board, a live exclusive. We've trumped every cunt. Everybody has been rode a new fucking backside. From Clyde One, Radio Scotland, Radio fucking Real Radio, every kind of fucking Fangita has been ripped a new bakey by the huddle board tonight and yesterday, and we're loving it. And what's your fucking problem about that?
Yeah, what's my problem? What do you mean, what's my problem? You're clearly a Celtic. That's what my problem is. You're Celtic. What do you think my problem is? You're Celtic.
Okay, you're fucking wild to the moon. So what? We'll always be Celtic. We'll be here. We don't give a fuck what you want to say.
Problem, you see. That's the problem. Who do you think you are? Just because you're all, lovely people and all. You're so lovely. Oh, lovely people.
Okay, listen, are we engaged, please? Are we flying straight to the fucking moonbeam?
Oh, you want to free the world from oppression and downright phone stop ringing and all the abuse and oppression of the world. Yes, if I wasn't...
You better go and answer that phone. That's your fucking ladyboy phone. You ain't going to answer it. Are we engaged, peace, right? I'm away. Can't be honest with you.
If I wasn't so fond of jelly and ice cream...
You're fucking, jelly and ice cream liquidised to a pulp. The big house is getting shut. Your big house is getting fucking shut. What are you going to do about it?
If I wasn't so fond of it now, jelly and ice cream...
Listen, tell us what you're going to do. Your club has gone tits up. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to help out? You going to give them your gyro for a start?
No, we'll just go and join another club.
Right, I mean fucking talk to your Nancy boy.
That's what we'll do.
Away and fucking talk to your Nancy, boy. You give me a sore heat here.
Secretaries, and we'll just go and become somebody else and cheer for somebody else.
Well done.
That's all. Simple as that. There's a great future for Scottish football on the horizon without my pitiful club. Now we're looking to the future to see what is coming. And what is coming is really very beautiful. Is a non-sectarian, a non-racist, and a non-abusive bunch of football people running about the place, having a good time, enjoying their jelly and ice cream, and another pint of Guinness in between. Isn't much wrong with that? And a bit of football as well, of course. You know.
Oh, are you still there? You still there?
Oh, I'm still here, big man. I'm still here. Fair play to you, Tommy. Fucking love you, big man. Fair play to you.
No, listen.
You cut him with his fucking knickers down. Hey, you cut him with his knickers down.
Oh, here, you get cut off now. Away you to fuck your fucking racialist, fucking crackpot, fucking fanny to you. Away and fucking shove your head up your chuffs. What the fuck? Who's this? Fucking brilliant. Right, here. Right, Fangita face, you know who you are. You better fucking be ready for this call, right? We're wrapping this up. I'm fucking had enough of you cunts out there in Fangita land. Aye. Fucking. Hold on. Right, we're back in.
Hello there, Mr. Cocklepicker.
Ah, now we have on the line. What's your name, point, and what's your fucking beef collar? Get it out. What's your name?
It's Brian, it's from our growth.
What's your...
I was looking to put forward the proposal. For every £5 the Blue Knights put towards saving Rangers, Celtic fans will put £10 towards getting rid of them. What do you think of that?
Say it again, I'm a bit slower thinking, harder studying, a bit thick. Repeat again.
These Blue Knights are riding into the rescue of Rangers. For every fiver they put in towards saving them, Celtic fans will donate £10 to getting rid of them. What do you think of that?
But who do we donate it to? Me?
Well, we just put it to the administrators to make sure and get rid of them, so Celtic fans take control of Rangers and we do as we please. We could open Ibrox to the church, it's whatever we please. What do you think of that?
I think you're the most fucked up fundamentalist crackpot that I've ever met in my life. And you shouldn't be let out of the fucking house. Never mind on this phone to me. Where are you be? You're some mad stoty for somewhere like fucking Arbroath, aren't you?
I learned that all from the Grandmaster.
Oh, you're a Grandmaster? A Grandmaster fuckface?
That would be yourself, Tommy. How's tricks?
Right, so tell me then, Brian, I'm no bad. Tell me, what do you think of that call earlier on to old Craigie boy?
Well, I thought it was unbelievable how gullible he was. And it also showed a bit of desperation that he would speak to someone he had no knowledge of, really, apart from a few emails. Kind of sums it up. What did you think yourself of the call?
Well, to be honest, when I was given his number and I saw the stuff, I thought half of me, well, I thought I take everything at face value. I've got a childish naivety that somebody says something, I'll go along with it until it's proven otherwise. And I took it, and prior to it, and I thought about it. I thought, this is going to be pretty major if this happens. And I thought, am I up to it? And I thought, well, it's shit or bust time. I might as well try it. I've got nothing to lose, even if it is a wind up and it's no, they're just winding us up. I'm good for a laugh. I mean, that's my whole raison d'etre. I mean, I've been through a lot of bad stuff, and the way you look at life and the way you get on with it is, well, you can have a state of mind and say, oh, fucking woe is me, let everything get on top of you, or just roll your sleeve up and say, like, fuck it, I'm going to make the best out of it, I'm just going to have a laugh and joke with fucking people who are the same like-minded thing with me, and that's the way I've always been. So I thought, hold on, Brian. So I went along with it thinking, well, fucking, I'll go and see what's happening, and I phoned them up, and when I was on the call and talking to him, I'm like, is this for real? And the phone was Stingley, and even there was the good Baresi on the huddle board. He turned round to me and says, is this for fucking real? And a hack and a half way, and I went, well, I don't know, to be honest. It sounds like him. I was kind of like, after it had happened, the first call that I did, and as I say, a few select people heard it, and because it was live as well. The two of them went out live, but then obviously, I couldn't believe the enormity of the situation. I was just like stunned, like you say, that how could someone. I thought about it through, and I thought this, and it was just totally. I was gobsmacked. How do you think it shows up for the whole situation? How do you think you said you sounded desperate?
My personal belief is he's only fronting someone. Most probably the previous chairman, who doesn't want all the hassle and the abuse over it. Let's be honest, it's him that caused all this. Yet the press seem to have totally forgotten that he was in charge all these years, going back to when Graham Souness started spending the money. Now, when did Souness first come to Rangers?
86.
Okay. How did he manage to attract all those big English players on the big wages?
Through offering them serious amounts of cash.
Exactly. And how could Rangers afford that from the TV money you get in Scotland, even back then? Yes. Even back then, it didn't compare to what they get down south. So, it seems that this Sir Minty can do no wrong in front of the press. They're always sticking up for him, and he's gone totally unnoticed in the whole of this. Even with the Rangers fans to a degree, they're beginning to cotton on now, but it's taken them long enough, really. And there's still no calls for him to be brought to task over it. So, just a bit suspicious, I think. I think there's a lot more to this than meets the eye.
From me stepping in and doing what I did, and then in the second call, the key point was, right, I went at OTT for the reason, right, and as the more I went into it, and I came close to saying, the line that I'd said was, you better hope your Russian bird is family has got a Russian oligarch, and I said that earlier on in the call, right, and I came close to taking it to that level. The next bit was saying, and then I thought, that is too far to go, right, but once I'd wound myself into it and got to that level, and I knew where I was at, right, I thought to myself, it's just shit or bust, you just throw whatever I can and just say it and just go with it. And the coup de grace moment was, after that, the most ludicrous. I'm sitting there saying Thomas J. Clark. For anybody who doesn't know, Thomas Clark was the signatory of the proclamation, the first name on the thing. So I'm sitting there saying the third, and he wants his name on the proclamation. And then Sheikh Tajiri, and still the final bit he said, oh, we'll still send you the documents. And at that point, I put my cards on the table and I said, I've done it. We have done it. Because everything was to that point. Well, I could have done more. I thought about it. I never spoke about tickets. There was other stuff I could have picked up. But, when you're in that moment and you're just going for it. And I realised once he still said at that bit, we can still send it out. I thought, well, that shows you just how much a total fucking scam from start to finish, and all these questions. So we're all paranoid, schizophrenic fundamentalists, because we can now say, well, Murray, what he's caused. And then the other thing, right, how can it be a debt of 20 to 30 million is now over at 100 million? What kind of bullshit is that? What I would suggest to you is that jiggery pokery, that the voodoo economics meister Murray engineered the debt supposedly from 80 million to 20 million or 30 million without the tax bill, which is absolutely bullshit. The total bill, whatever it is, whatever the jiggery pokery is sitting there, he's fucked a whole lot, and White has come in knowing full well from on high that we've fucked everything. Due diligence, fucking bullshit. With a guy like that, if a guy can sit there and still take it in from me, what does that fucking say about the whole process from start to finish and the journalist trade, Brian? What does that say when they sit there in a cover-up from start to finish and what we have exposed in the huddle board? What do you think?
I believe it's just all smoke screens. You could involve all of them. Look what's happened recently. You had Dave King come out saying, and there's another fit and proper person, him saying that he would gladly look into taking over Rangers if he would be considered fit and proper, is what is meant for a company. Of course he wouldn't be. Now, would this Paul Murray be either, considering he was on the same board that knew everything about these EBTs? I think they're just trying to confuse the hell out of everyone because it's a massive scam to get out of paying their debts and restart up again, and it's a disgrace the press aren't getting more onto this with regards to Murray. I mean, it's so obvious, it's unbelievable. I'm sure you feel the same, that he's got more fingers in this than is shown at the moment.
Oh, without a doubt.
It stinks of him. It's like his bravado with the casinos and the hotels at Ibrox when they're sitting there with all those debts, and he knows this. Why would you make up bigger stories, you know? It stinks. It stinks to high heavens. And you've heard your Jim Craner, who's constantly, you know, pretending like he sees things from a fair perspective, but he's totally sided towards David Murray. So it's Chick Young. You could go through all the broadcasters, and I just think they're trying to pan it all on White, but I think that's been the plan all along by the looks of it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, mate, it's the good ship
It's
Rangers.
Patsy.
The good ship Rangers, yeah, totally. The good ship Rangers have been run aground, and he is the organised spiv to come in and do it and orchestrate this to happen. You know, he's a good guy, no doubt, and I don't demean or belittle anyone. Everybody's all human beings. Everybody's got a job to do, and his specific job is to run the good ship Rangers aground, knowing full well if it is liquidisation, then they're going to be able to keep themselves in the division. They might not be able to play in Europe. The good thing, what I'm looking forward to, right, the things that we should look forward to, if Rangers are run aground or liquidised, if they've got to stay in the division, right, then if that's the way they've got to play at it, right, then it's shocking, absolutely appalling. But what can we do? Right, as Celtic fans, what are we going to do? And if they don't strip their trophies, what are we going to do? Right, so
I think that's the least, from a Celtic point of view, and other clubs, because Aberdeen were challenging at points, so were Dundee United, so were Hearts. At least if they strip the trophies, they're forced to pay back all their debt. Another thing I found strange, there were minutes from suffering the sanction by the SPL for not paying them Dunfermline 86,000, yes?
Uh-huh.
So why hadn't they been sanctioned for not paying Dundee United 100,000 and Hearts 800,000? Or do they not matter?
I don't know.
Bit of a bizarre one, that, I found.
But do you think that they're going to have their titles or anything stripped off them, Brian, in all seriousness?
In all honesty, no. And that'll be the biggest scam of all.
And do you think that they're going to get demoted to any division at all?
No, because they've already said that there's no places for them in those divisions. But they would be if it was reported today, they were looking into ways of how they could just be admitted straight back in to this division.
Now, the other thing is, right, they can pull all this off, right? And I was right from the start. I did a podcast on the night of the 13th, right? And I was just that gobsmacked. I was going to do another one, right? But from the start, I smelt a big rat, right? But the thing that brightened me up was in the last week when I realised that these EBTs, if the only way it's possible to do an EBT, right, means that the only way it's possible to do it is it's an offshore benefit trust. They are not legal, right? Never have been, never will be, because of their nature. right, to be satisfied by any football authority. So with that one, it settled me down to thinking, well, okay, they can pull their scam and they can do what they want, but there's a point where there's got to be a justice. It's got to come to them, and the only place that has been served previously has been at the hands of UEFA with the fans. So the only way this financial doping, cheating, call it what you may, can be addressed is if it's looked at from UEFA and it's been analysed probably but all over the board, and if it is, then the whole of Scottish football, and they've got to be fucked. The Scottish Football Association, the SPL, whoever allowed it to happen, the club itself, they're fucked. No matter what they do, they can pull tricks and they can do, like you said, I believe exactly like you, that they'll go, even if they get liquidated and no pay their debts, they'll stay in the Premier League. I don't believe any trophies or any cuts will be taken off them, right? Even though that's the justice it should be served, but I don't think that we live in a country that is fit to give justice in that way. So, and the only thing that I see as a way that we can keep on the jelly and ice cream party is if UEFA step in and fucking hammer them, because that is the only way I can see justice being done. Floor is yours, Brian.
I can see the SFA, SPL have been put in the spotlight a bit, so they're having to try and look like they're acting more fairly, because obviously this has been reported around the world at the moment. And, I mean, the big question people should be asking is, the fact with Campbell Ogilvie, you had your Gordon Brown, is it Brown? Anyway, they were both employees of the SFA. Why did they not declare knowledge of these EBTs? Because regardless if they say they were legal in some sense, but not for every employee to be on them, right? They say it wasn't illegal, but it is illegal to not declare it to your football association, of which they definitely didn't declare with the two contract scenario. So that then involves the SFA, does it not? Seeing their employees knew about this and didn't tell their employers.
Exactly.
So it just gets dirtier and dirtier.
I know. But there's that's my only hope now. When I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, because I was thinking, I mean, from day one it all happened. The tax man, it can be bumped and all this stuff. I mean, the way, especially the way from day one I was listening to them talking, I thought, this is just a whole setup. This is just stinks to high heaven, because I could see their agenda, their plan. There was other people saying it in blogs and little different comments here and there, and a lot of people think the same way. But the minute we put all this stuff together, then that's a label time to get slapped on us. We're all conspiracy theory to this.
Well, that's so paranoia put down.
Yeah.
But the paranoia is proven to be the truth. That's what it should be now called, the truth.
You're right.
Because Celtic fans have been proven right with regards to possible match fixing.
Repeatedly.
Yes, well, it's the proof's there, the proof's in the pudding, and it's all coming out now in blibs and blobs.
Well, what we've got is collusion, lies, cover-ups, deceit from officials proven guilty. Match officials, as it happened, from their superiors in the stand, racist comments, whether it be honest mistakes or it's just a culture and everybody's sent it, whatever kind of excuse it wants to be made, it's still a cover-up. It was collusion and lies, and they were shown for what they are, that it wasn't honest mistakes, it was a direct and malicious cheating, fact, and we're all paranoid and schizophrenic. But hey, I can handle and live with that label, because if that's the way it has to be, then c'est la vie, and we'll never stop shouting for the truth and justice to be done for Scottish football. Never. Even if whatever we're called. And I know that I might be called all the lunatics, but I know at least there's a good one or two brothers out there that are standing shouting the same way.
Well, that's it's good to hear a truthful slant on it instead of the media's pro-Rangers slant, ain't it?
And see, there's obviously Celtic fans in the media. You can name names, shame them, whatever you want to call them. But what's your reasoning, Brian? Would you say that they're allowed to? Why don't they talk out against it and do their part and stand up as maybe Celtic fans should in the media?
Well, possibly then they wouldn't be in the position they're in. they're quite prepared to sit back and take their money for. And it's only a few that does it, let's be fair. But the ones that do it, it's rather sickening. I mean, I wouldn't want them to be biased towards Celtic either when they're doing commenting that or reporting things. That's not the way it should be, but don't be biased against the club. That's even worse. Just to go along with the crowd, just to fit in with those views that are held by those of a Rangers persuasion.
But if you are working in a newspaper and if you see something going on that is wrong, and if you open your mouth and go against the prevailing wind, right?
You're finished.
So what alternative is there to do?
Well, either just put up and shop or you get out. That's the only thing you can do, isn't it?
Pay for your two daughters' weddings and then just get our biggest pension pot as possible and just say what
Is that you're aiming at, Tommy?
Saying that's slander if you're thinking I'm aiming at anybody. You better get your lawyers out if you think that is labelled. I don't operate in that way. But anyway, so the you know, it's a charge that has been put against countless people who work in the media or who have even played for Celtic, right? Who turn round and been antagonistic or offer comments. And there's a player that has suffered the wrath of Neil Lennon recently, Craig Burley, for his comments. What would you?
I think he's been suffering the wrath of a few of the players as well. But that's just commonplace. Charlie Nicholas used to suffer it all the time.
What do you think Burley's problem is?
I suppose he's a bit better about how it ended at Celtic, and like a lot of guys just love to follow the crowd and not stand out.
Well, he knows
it's for an easy life.
He knows that with a stance like he's got, he just has to keep saying all the bad stuff against Celtic, knowing full well that he's playing in. That's what he's there to do. That's what the media pays Celtic, ex-Celtic players. You'll always see them in the media, the majority of them, if they're going to be talking against Celtic. There will be one or two who will say their bit, but then on other occasions, you get people who, just sell themselves to, if it means not having a job or not having any money, I'd rather be poor and penniless and potless than selling out my principles. But hey, that's just me because I'm a paranoid fucking Celtic fan. But hey, I'm happy to be a penniless billionaire. I'm the world's most fucking penniless billionaire. I've got bundles of fucking shite
to
commit my move.
The question is, who are you going to be phoning up next?
Well, if you've got David Murray's number...
Shall you be trying to call Paul Murray?
Anybody has got numbers for anybody, then I'm your man. Just give me them. I'm a busted flush now. I just have to come through as my real name, Stuart Henderson. And, I'll just have to come through as Stuart all the time now because I'll have to be Stuart in Glasgow or wherever I move to,
Maybe you could get a certain Mike Graham on your show.
Yeah, well, I've done that, tried it before. No, we'll get bigger fish to fry.
True. He's of a low class.
Yeah,
really, on that one, yeah.
We've got. As I say, it's all depending on the team. That I mean, if the team in the huddle board have got another project that we want to do, then I'll work at any level just to see them how they operated. And still, there's much leg room to go. I saw other stuff there. There's much leg room. Is it a coincidence that as my deal and then the huddle board's deal, and there was maybe another story of another huddle boarder. I can't say anything too much, but maybe out of the 6 deals, 2 of them might have been Celtic fans, 2 of them might even been from the huddle board. So maybe the fact is that they've realised that the whole thing's a set-up, there's nobody standing here, we have to close them down. Maybe, like last night, it's supposedly been told, I don't know if it's now going to be a rumour, if it's the truth, that through what happened last night, the Follow website was closed down. So is it through what the Huddle Board did that Rangers are going to end up in liquidation tomorrow? Well, we'll have to write his story, and we'll tell the story, and so is that our generation of children and grandchildren will look back and say, hey, by the way, your great-grandfather, Billy Boy, used to support a team that used to run about and play in blue and white. I mean, they were just full of shite and he went bust. What do you think of that, Billy Boy, you fucking cunt? I don't know, I'm just surmising that might be the future in 30, 40, 50 years. No Rangers and...
You know fine well, liquidation is what they've been aiming at from the start to clear all this debt. They'll be back just as much bile and evil as before.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Some of them are good. There are some good.
Yes, yeah, you're totally correct. It's a hardcore minority, but it doesn't help when the club promoted sort of feelings back in the day. Back
in the Dick Advocat day, 10 years ago, with the nice orange strips.
Discrimination, kind of, for the lower intelligence, kind of promoting discrimination against a set faith is not a good way to go about things. It's not very responsible. And they should have been hammered for it years ago, but that's another story.
And the singing as well, how the singing was allowed to proliferate for so long, and the death knell of the media who have helped cause it by their silence. Do you think they're guilty by their complicity?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say they were silent, because
the majority.
They've condoned it all the time, and they've mocked Celtic fans for bringing it up time and time again. On the person that really put the cat amongst the pigeons, and it wasn't that long ago, and it was, may rest in peace, Paul McBride. He put the cat among the pigeons within the SFA and everything, and that's the first time that anyone of any sort of official stature has brought up those things against them, the association. And that's where all the nonsense started with regards to Neil Lennon and all these attacks.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, rest in peace, Paul McBride. Right, Brian.
Yeah, certainly. Right, it's been great talking to you, Tommy.
Listen, God bless, brother, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Hail, God bless, brother.
See ya.
And it's 1:45. We've been doing this for 2 hours and 15 minutes. We'll rattle through the text. Did somebody want me to call them there? Somebody miscalled me. When was that? 15 minutes ago. Right, troops, how long you want me to carry on with this shenanigans? You want me to keep doing a dual simulcast with Talk Sport? Is that what you're wanting? You try to stretch out for that? Fuck's sake. I'll go hit my bed. No, don't. Here, whoever phoned me, I'll phone you back. Hello.
Who's that?
Hi, it's Tommy. Did you phone me there?
Oh, Tommy, sorry. It was when you were on your show.
I'm still doing it. How you doing?
I'm alright, you?
You still want to talk to me? Are you alright? Or do you want to go?
I can talk if you want.
Aye, what's your name? What's your point then, caller? As they say.
Tracy.
How you doing, pal?
I gave me the wee private tweet today.
Oh, did you get the thing where they got the... I know, let you into it. You were the... I was looking at the thing where I went from 300 friends to... I was looking at the time, 1,690. And with that significant number, I was monitoring at the time. I couldn't believe it went that much. And I thought, I'll give the 1,619th person, or the 1,690th person, the copy of it first. I'll give you a first listen to it. And then I'll look through it, and I couldn't decide who it was. And then I saw your message, and I thought, well, Tracy was one of the old ones. The old Jimbo on the huddle board, he went like that. He said, oh, don't talk to all them, Tommy. They all just want to know you because you're famous now. Fuck them. Just keep your old ones. And I thought, I'll give it to Tracy. So did you enjoy it then, Tracy? What do you think of it?
Well, I was chatting, I just said, I said he picked somebody for his older. You know what I mean?
Did you enjoy it then, aye?
It was good. Good laugh.
What do you think? What do you think of the setup with the shenanigans? How do you think it's going to finish?
Oh, they didn't they?
You reckon? You hope so anyway, aye?
They better be. I think you framed them. Sunk them.
Well, hopefully it all helps. It maybe cleans the kludgy, as I said. We need to clean the kludgy and then we can move on and deliver Scottish football into a better state of existence. And at the end of the day,
you better believe it.
They'll thank us in the end.
You better believe it. Oh, they're finished. You've just finished them totally off.
No, well, it's a huddle board. It's the boys in the huddle board, Devil's Advocate, and all the boys on there. They've done a magnificent job. And it's all the Celtic fans as well. You know what I mean? All the ones who phoned through the phone-ins that have put the issue. Tony McKelvey and Terry and Davey and Frank and all the ones who keep putting the calls through. Obi-Wan in the huddle board as well. He delivered a most brilliant call last Monday. On Radio Clyde, and it's all through keeping putting the pressure on and keeping plying the truth and keeping forcing these bastards to come out and give his answers, and that's what it was all about in the huddle board. It was to show this whole process up for what it is, a sham. It was to show the Scottish media up for what they are, a sham. How can a crackpot fucking numpty job like me, who just specialises in phoning fucking nondescript fucking flea-bitten fucking fanny journalist? I mean, that's my...
Oh, Tommy, you made me piss myself laughing when you phone all the shops that you use different names.
I want to fucking they let me on. If they let me on, I would keep the same. And I swear, it went on right. They said it was out of order. I heard somebody went on and saying, defending me, and thing we said, oh, it's because he says something bad. So then, okay, I put my hand up. I said, look, Hugh, I'm sorry. I'm an honest Tom, right? And then do you know what happened? See, for the rest of that week, right, I gave it a full fucking week, right? But every day I phoned 30 to 40 times. I swear, and within the first hour, I would phone and phone and phone. After being on the Monday, I phoned on the Tuesday, the Wednesday. I think I gave one day a break. But for the whole week, I gave them a full week to the Saturdays, maybe even the Sunday, and they still never put me on. I gave them their due. I never phoned under any other name. I never tried it. I thought, I'll see how it fucking goes. And I kept messaging Jim Delahunt on his Twitter saying, I apologise to you, and you put me on, and we get bygones. I'll keep to the spirit of the show. Other cunts are on the thing, me saying, fucking, what you playing at? And I thought, well, he said, keep to the spirit of the show. If he thought I was too cheeky to him, and I said to you at the time, well, if you thought I was offensive, I'm offended by you calling the likes of me fucking fundamentalist when you can't have a proper debate or a proper argument, and when you try to hide the truth just to take a few shekels for your fucking daughter's wedding, when you fucking deny the truth, we'll shove your head up your chuffs. You're full of shite, your profession's full of shite, and it's a fucking takeover time. If we don't take over the Rangers as a huddle board with Sheikh Matajiri and Thomas Clark, then we're taking over the media and we're saying we're writing our story because you cunts have fucked it, and it's Chucky Ala with jelly and ice cream with Tracy on the phone. And what are you saying to that, sister?
What I'm saying to that is, see the last time I was at a good night out, a rebel night out,
aye,
that Hugh Keevins was there because that Stan Petrov didn't show up. So see him, he's a dirty wee feeding bastard.
Repeat that
there
again. We've got a live exclusive Tracy, a reporter here, has just hit the nail on the head. What was that?
And all of us.
And all of
right.
us. Whereabouts is that, sorry?
In Drumchapel in Glasgow.
And what something?
He was up dancing in the Rebels.
You're kidding me on. You can give a sworn affidavit on this?
Definitely.
This is allegedly, and we have to say, I cannot be held responsible for anything ass shape at all, and it doesn't matter a fuck because I'm bankrupt anyway. Everybody's got a claim on my ass, but I ain't getting a fuck because I've changed my name to Stuart Henderson, the billionaire, penniless fucking mad fucker who's just shafted Craig Whitey up the bakey and the whole sham of Scottish football. But I didn't do it myself, I did it with the likes of you and all the people on the huddle board, and God bless each and every fucking one of yous. I love yous to bits. Tracy, thank you very much. I'll let you go now. Was there any other points you want to say, sister?
Nope.
Oh, God bless you. You go and get tucked out your jelly and ice cream. God bless. Cheerio. Right, here we go. Anybody else want to phone a rocket like me? I'm getting ready for my second press conference as the prospective Rangers owner, Stuart Henderson, on TalkSport to talk a lot of shite. I may even join Radio City. I might phone Radio City down in Merseyside. And I might spin it out tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, oh, here, trips. What's going on? 2 hours, 22 minutes, and, well, 22 seconds now. All the twos. 2 hours, 22. A Craig White phone-in spectacular. He's been outed. As soon as this is done, I'll put it up, God willing. The thing with there, and you can just dive into it and listen to it, and then, but that'll just be the show, the shortened version of the show, about 20 minutes. I'll put that up ASAP, and you can listen to it all again, and I'll put this one back up if anybody's interested in listening to it. That'll be there as well, and we'll read through these texts here. Somebody might have been saying call me. Hold on, right, so we'll see if we take it for the top, because the last time I messed it up, I was pressing them all, they were all coming through and I didn't know, so these are all highlighted here. Here we go. Just taking a short break from drilling Bill Lecky's wife to say Chucky a lar and God bless Tommy you nutter. Kieran 1888 for the board. Fucking hell, Tommy. Did Ian Paisley have a sex change? Hail, hail, man. Keep up the good work from Mr. Neuroskeptic. One of your new followers on Twitter. It's all good. John State Pier, just a wee message to let you know, let all the boys know that I'm still with you all. What is happening to the Huns is sweeter than Rosie Webster's minge. Hail, hail from heaven. John Stape here. John Stape. Just a message to let all the boys know that I'm still with you all. These are sick bastards, these are. No, I don't. Let's see, I need to fucking. I can't even think me. Let's see. Hail, hail, brother, loving this. Keep this show going. Fuck Talk Sport. Celtic for the huddle board. Oh, well done, sister. Thank you. Hold on. Who's text me on this one? That must be somebody else. Put me off my stride there, cockle picker. Keep the show going. Fuck Talk Sport. What's that noise earlier? Was that noise earlier? An elephant farting out its cock? Or maybe my belly fucking rumbling. Fucking Hank Marvin here. I thought I was just doing a wee quick fucking half-hour show. I'm sitting here 4 hours later nearly. Hi, Mr. Henderson, it's Craig. What? I heard you know something about obtaining interest-free money. Well, yeah, it's that interest-free money tune. Yes, I'll get that on to you later on. I'll tell you how to get it at the end of the show. I don't want you running away going listen to any fucking music when I'm on, you cunties. Well, interest-free money, I'll tell you how to get it. Right, I went through all the messages. And if you want to let me go, we'll call it an end then if that's alright, Trips. If anybody wants to phone in, if no, forever hold on to your peace. Because in 10 minutes time that Mikey Graham's coming on, so if you want to wrap up the show now, if people are wanting me to do this show, then I'm a bit all over the fucking place. If you tie me down to a regular nightly occurrence, for once a week type, I don't know if I can keep it going for fucking ad infinitum. I can start off doing it for a Wednesday until further notice at 10 o'clock. I initially said to George Galloway that I would maybe like to do something with him. I would love to do something. Scotty McClue is back on doing his radio shows on a nightly basis, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Scotty McClue, the Fangita, he's doing it over the internet. So maybe this is the way forward, internet broadcasting. If you guys want it, if you want to support it, then I'm only a codpiece, as I say. Hold on, somebody's phoning me and texting me here. I'll do whatever you want. I mean, I'm here at your beck and call. I'm the penniless billionaire about to take over the Rangers and save it from liquidation. Big shout out to Charlie Grant, who is a European Player of the Year 2012. Right, anybody want to give me a call? You've all got my number there. You've all been thinking with it. Only gave it out once earlier on, but my fucking phone's been red hot. I've not had to give it out since. So here's a number if anybody for the last shout out. 07833 524 352. For a slower study and harder thinking, maybe this is why we've only had one Rangers caller. We'll do it nice and slow. 07833 524 352. So you can give us a call, and yeah, I'm amenable to doing anything if you want to do another show at some point. I'm a bit of a haphazard type of crackpot. I'm all over the place at different times, so it's hard time to do. And if I say day at one time, then I mean, there's no point in me even saying doing a half-hour show. I know what I'm like. If I start doing something, then fucking ends up doing it 3 hours later. So I need to give a whole time away. Being a penniless billionaire, about to be hijacked to my house by the Freemasonic banking system, it's alright, I've got a good brief on the case. So everybody out there, if you're not following me, the knife, the nail, the hammer's coming down on the show. You can all get to fuck. In a nice way. Right, you're all getting to fuck anyway. It's going down as we speak. You're all piling out the door. You're all left early. It's fucking shocking. Anyway, it was good while it lasted earlier on. It's been a fun night. We're getting some more messages here. Fucking hell. Peelmaster here. I don't know if I'm a bird or a guy, but I love taking photos. Fucked up, man. Is this a weekly show or what's the crack? What's the crack? First be having you. Right, well, alright. Next Wednesday, fucking 10 o'clock. Be there or be square, right? And phone me. Go on the Twitter, at Tommy in Glasgow, all joined up. Fucking hit me there and pester me there and say, fucking, you said last week, Wednesday. If it goes tits up, if I can't make it, fucking, I'll do my best. How's that? Is that any good? Is that any fucking good? Next week, Wednesday. Is there a football game? Well, there we go. Fucking football game. Are we playing? Is there something on? I might have to go to my boys fucking surfing there in Bondi fucking beach. You know what it was? Fucking jet setters alike. We might be launching a new angel investment product out in the San Fran Valley, you know what I mean? So we never fucking know, us penniless billionaires. Hey Tommy, brilliant show, you mad fiending fundamentalist. BGO in Belfast, God bless you, brother. Yaz, joking yous bastards, yous love it. Big Joe Joyce. Love Big Joe Joyce. Yaz, joking yous bastards, yous love Big Joe. You're joking. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Who's kind of this code or something? Sound as a euro. Right, are we cooking here? There's another one. I would call you, but I can't. I can hear my parents shagging. Ralph, I've got your number. Do you want me to phone you? Come on. Right, and this phone number that I've gave out, I don't know how long I'll have it on actually, this phone number, so see all your numbers there? I've got all your numbers and you'll be contacted. A chap on the door will be forthcoming, and if you end up with a horse's head in your fucking bed, don't blame me, I'm just a conduit, right? But your numbers have been stored and this number is getting fucking binned, not a problem. Everybody that was given a phone call by me was given from a non-traceable number that's been, it's just, you know what I mean, it's untraceable, so we've got yous, you'll no get me, we're on the run, I'm on the next plane out of here, Scotland, tatty bye, my job has been done. The job is done, I'll leave it to the next mission, the Huddleboard boys, they want to get me in on, I'm more than up for it, I've enjoyed it immensely, it's still ongoing. The t-shirts are going to be out there and the boys can do whatever they like with the money. I'm a non-profit free speech activist. I'm doing it for the love of the cause, for the Celtic cause, for the cause of humanity, against the banks, fuck the banks, fucking increase the peace, fight the power, free Palestine, free Catalonia, free Ireland, free Venezuela, free Iran, free Cuba, and every other country under the jackbooted oppression of the illegal Zionist entity, the illegal banking cabal sitting at the top of the cabal, the Rothschild banking family. Fuck each and every single one of yous. I shoved it up your coolers 4 weeks ago, and I'll do it any time fucking yous want. You can take whatever you want off me, you can throw me in jail, you can kill me, you can do what you want, whatever's in my future, whatever's in my destiny, I welcome it, bring it straight on. God bless, chucky a laugh to every single person out there. This is a truly momentous occasion. I don't want Rangers to die because I hate them, because I'm bigoted. I don't want them to die. I want there to be a Rangers in some form or shape. But I want it done. Justice, justice and justice. Thrice over, all the time. We want the cups and everything they've won. If it has been proven that they've had a financial doping, a cheating element to it, not if they bump their taxes now, but if they have used duplicitous methods, and if it's proven from directors, if they're going to be whistleblowers coming out from all corners, and if it's going to be exposed, then justice has to be done at every single level. And as Celtic fans, we now have the unique opportunity and chance to turn it around and say we don't need the media, we can do it all by ourselves. We can do commentaries of the game, we can do podcasts, we can do phone-ins, we can give our information out, we're on the street. Alvy Singer, Spartacus, I have to say God bless to those two brothers. Alvy Singer in the court of session when it was all kicking off. We're all journalists. We're all civilian journalists who can bring the news to our fellow brothers and sisters as Celtic fans. What time is it now? It's time for me to get on the radio for all Mikey Graham. What do you say, troops, to that? Right, I'm going to lock this down and I'm going to... yeah, well done, whoever that was that sent me that. Right, I'm going to lock this down and go and phone the radio. You can now catch my next show next Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Tell 10 to tell 10. Get me on Twitter. And to everybody, Devil's Advocate, Chuck, Savio, Celtic, El Hud, Eddie Pearson, every single person who helped out in the project that was there. God bless, thank you again. My good brother up in heaven looking down on me, Eddie Pearson. My nanny and papa, my grandy, Fairdoyne, my granda, and my wee granny for Ballinrobe. God bless every single person, my mom, my missus, my Waynes, for anybody that I've offended in the past. Anything good that I've said is from God, anything bad I've said is from me. I mean no offence, I'm just a mad crackpot with a moof, and I love each and every single one of these. Thanks for adding me on Twitter, thanks for being friends on me in Huddleboard. I don't take anything seriously, I'm just in it for a laugh, and well, that's it. I think I've said everything. I can play you out with a tune if you want. You want that interest-free money again? Oh, aye, to get interest-free money, just type interest-free money in your YouTube, and that's you. Bada bing, bada bang, bada bosh, you're there. But I'll put a link up to it on the site. And I think we can just leave out with one song then. The Huns Are Going Bust. And thank you again. God bless. And I'll be on Talk Shite Radio very, very fucking soon. For the press conference, the new press conference, and I'll spill the beans again on there. See you soon.